she needs to
Ah,
go
alright.
check it because of her internet. So
No worries, yeah, I just saw that on Discord as well. Then I suppose we'll just skip over for now and come back to her.
I'm here.
Then,
I'm
it is
here.
Rufus sitting on the other... Oh, hello, welcome back.
Hi.
Okay
Sorry,
then.
I went back on my
Okay,
computer.
please introduce your character.
Yeah. Okay.
No worries, no worries.
You can. I'm just sitting there, like. What would the word be? Like not drinking, just cuddling with a glass of mead or something.
Hanging out.
Yeah, but not drinking it, like just vibing. Yeah. So you can see a young girl. She's 20 years of age. Small, very small, like 5'1". She has reddish brown hair that are just untamable. She has like a lion's mane and blue eyes. She's clothed in just normal clothes for now, because she doesn't have armor or any kind of robes. She just doesn't have the money to buy it, I guess. She doesn't need it anyway. So, but yeah, she's just vibing there, minding her own business.
Very nice. Then, directly to your right, once more on the opposite side of the table, Rufus, if you'd please introduce your character.
Rufus is tall for a halfling, but short for a dwarf. He's probably around 3'6", something like that. You're all tall to him. He has more beard than you would see on a halfling, but less than a dwarf. He on the bigger side, but not fat, not muscular, not broad shoulders. He has decent leather armor, practical street clothes, nothing fancy. You'd probably put him towards the poorer end of town, but he's well, well equipped, well dressed for his role. That's him really. He has a very particular set of skills that he's learned over many years that makes him useful to people.
Very nice. Then, directly to your side, last but not least, Yezel, would you please introduce your character?
Sure. Does everybody know what a satyr is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's not very tall. For a satyr, he's about 4'6", which is 1.4 meters. But he's kind of muscular. He's 145 or 66 kilograms. And he basically has a lot of like earrings and rings, tan skin, yellow eyes, and then kind of black, messy, shaggy hair. And then he's wearing chainmail. He has a amulet in front of his chest, and some weapons attached to him, and he's kind of just sitting at the table having a drink or two. And yeah, I think that's all.
Very nice. So, now then, the evening of the Midnight Tavern now fills the room. All of you have, for the most part, have been in this tavern for a while now. Like I said, you've been invited here by Volgotham Gidarn, your employer, and you have interacted here to say all of your necessities that are provided and paid for by Mr. Gidarn himself. And so, before we move back in, if anybody would like to tell us how they got here, what they did to get here, anything else you'd like to explain if any of you got here together, feel free to say that now.
Belia and Rufus came here together because I am basically hiring him for something else.
Hmm.
Also connected to this thing.
Very nice. what about the rest of you?
Did Volo like post something around the town?
It was mainly word of mouth that was the job itself. You know, like everybody's kind of talking about this rich dude that's paying for some people to find somebody.
Okay, so I probably heard it from the word of mouth. When I was just walking around the town looking for any kind of job to feed myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would, for Will, Will would have heard it in the same way. Word of mouth. It's not so much for him about feeding himself, but more of like a mission. So first assignment sort of feeling to it. So this is going to be a new thing. Right?
Very nice. Yazo?
Russell is kind of righteous, so he probably has talked to some of the people at the table and brought up how he basically is an entrepreneur, looking to set up business in town with it basically driving a wagon or protecting people on journeys. And he heard of this and figured it would be a nice way to get some starting funds.
Very nice. And then you all arrived here by your various origins. Once again, you've settled into this place. The time would be about close to not midnight, close to nighttime at this point, like 7 p.m. At this point, you see a small, stout halfling carrying a large tankard will approach your table, gonna start refilling all of your different mugs and glasses with mead and whatever else it is you ordered for drinks, and he'll gonna skittishly smile and look to all of you and say, "All right then. Is there anything I can get all of you?"
I'm fine.
Did
Still
you
have my
bring
meat.
us our drinks already?
Yep, he's carrying your drinks. You know.
Just the ale's fine.
Oh, very well then. Well, if you have anything else you'd like to ask or order, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'll get it here on the double. Very well then. You'll start to walk away at this point after refilling each of your various tankards, mead and ale, and things like that. It's this point that as all of you are sitting at this table, very much just relaxing, taking in the mood, or talking amongst yourselves, you hear a loud shout of alarm suddenly ring out as a hulking creature climbs out of the shadow in the middle of the town. A monster with warty green skin, a tangled nest of white black hair, a long carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes as it bares its yellow teeth and howls. You can see that half a dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, with 3 more circling above it like flies. Everyone in the tavern reacts in fear except for the barkeep, Kiernan, who shouts, "Oh!" And he'll immediately look to all 5 of you at the table, point to each of you, very much catching your attention. "You lot, focus on the little ones, and help me with the last roll." And I need everyone to roll for initiative at this very...
Okay.
Before you roll initiative, one thing to keep in mind, be sure to click on your token. So select your token, so you know how when you click on your token, there's like click that and then click your initiative button. There you go. See, that's you the initiative.
Yes. I'm like, that from now.
I'll roll for each of them. One moment. All but I think your rolls are being whispered.
What?
Your rolls are being whispered. Can I ask you best rolls right now?
If I do-
If you go to your character sheet, the
Is it
top
from-
left of your name, it should say public or 2GM.
Can you
Yeah.
please just don't roll it net 20 the first second one?
We'll see. So we got Pelia, round 3, Miss Lucas. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Turn is not in the turn order. Alright. Whoa, Durnan is really low. That's not good. Ascending. All right then, as the eruption of battle flow through the tavern, you see just everyone start to panic and just run away from their tables. As the tall gate creature manages to just grip on the top of the well, sitting at the very center of the yawning portal tavern. Very much kind of like just that monster from the Ring Girl climbing out of her well. And immediately, as which one is this? Immediately after that, you see one of the bat-like creatures just scan around the tavern itself, looking for its prey, very much analyzing, and it will immediately just look to all 5 of you, or just the nearest and closest individuals who have all just been enjoying themselves, and will immediately lunge. One moment. Nice. So Rufus is right there.
Is that nice stuff?
No, it's not very nice at all. There's a 21 hit here, Rufus.
Ouch.
Rufus?
Steve, are you here?
Are you muted?
No, is it his turn? I thought, is that it?
It's his turn. I'm asking, there's a 21 hit.
Oh, yes, it does. Sorry.
Had to ask. Oh no.
Welcome, Rufus.
Take 4 piercing damage, Rufus, as you see this bat-like creature just stab into the side of your shoulder, and it just starts to. You feel it start to suck out your blood like an overgrown bat, and it is now just attached to your body now. Speaking of, then, Rufus, it is now your turn, as this bat-like creature is just on you and slowly sucking your blood.
What the hell? And he jumps up on the chair, like turns around, pulls his rapier out and just stabs at it.
Alright then, roll for attack.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that will most certainly hit. Is that? Yeah, that is it.
Oh, that's got sneak attack on it.
Yeah, no
Okay,
worries.
I don't know why that's. It's not an attack modifier, is it?
Yep, it's damage.
Yeah,
But,
sorry.
no worries. Yeah, that will most certainly hit. Roll damage. 8 damage. How do you want to do this?
So, as it sort of grabs on, he jumps up, twists around, stabs it to the eye.
Very nice. Just the bat-like creature immediately just erupts in blood, and it just recently started sucking your own blood, so now you're just kind of covered in your own blood, ironically enough. Regardless, so... Oh, sorry, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Still have a bonus action and movement. My bad.
No.
Yes. Alright. Alright then. This next bat-like creature, how far is he away from you guys? Yeah, just close enough. This bat-like creature will also kind of scan around and follow after its fair companion, this time turning to the satyr right next to you, and will take a jab to see if he can get some of that blood. Oh no! There's a 20! There's a 20 hit you, Yazil.
Yes.
Unfortunate. So you take another 4 damage as the same bat-like creature just stabs into your arm once more, literally same to Rufus as it just starts sucking your blood. Oh boy, and it is now also once again attached to you. Unfortunate start. Will, it is now your turn as you just saw 2 of your companions just getting drained. What do you do?
Yeah, I am gonna go after the one that just attached it. I mean, is it attackable? If it's attached, is it attackable?
It is attackable. It basically just means he's stuck to Yezel at this point, and whenever Yezel moves, it's gonna move with him.
So I guess I'll try my an unarmed attack. I don't want to zap. I have an Eldritch Blast, but I would assume there's sort of a chance of zapping.
Mm,
I'm sorry, I don't know the character.
not with Eldritch Blast, I think. It's not applicable to a friendly fire, so no worries.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah. We have friendly fire turned off for this game.
Okay, well, then I will try to.
I mean, unless you specifically blast Yezel, then yes, you'll friendly fire.
Unless you cast a fireball that needs a dexterity save.
All right, I will take a shot with Eldritch Blast across the table
Right.
at him.
Roll attack. Fortunately, that will just miss as your Eldritch Blast just flies past, kind of hitting the roof above it, not really hitting the creature itself. Anything else?
I'm just gonna try to position myself. Maybe I'll move a little bit to my right, just to try to position...
Hide behind me.
Actually, yeah, I will hide behind. No, let me see here.
You can move your token, by the way. Just
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, you can
I'm
drag
just
your
gonna
token.
try to move up to be in a better spot to help. These. Oops.
Very
Like
nice.
that.
All right,
Alright.
then. The table is now officially erupted in combat. Yezel, it is now your turn as there is a bat-like creature slowly sucking your blood. What do you do?
Yes, Yezel will take the glaive off his back and try to slash this thing.
All right, then. Roll for attack. That will most certainly hit.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Sturge.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I guess I kind of slash it and see all my blood just pour on the floor, and then Yezel will go and grab the drink on the table and just finish it, and then set it on the table and look to see what else there is, and end his turn.
All right, then. Very well. Then it is the last flying creature who will also do the same, kind of scanning the room, but at this point all the attention has kind of fallen on you as two people who have just killed two of the other bat-like creatures. This entire side of your room, by the way, has almost practically been covered in your bloods, ironically, as the last bat-like creature lunges forth and will take a stab at Will. Oh wait, no, that's initiative, my bad. No worries. That is a 20 to Will.
What in the world?
Alright then.
Has to
7
roll.
damage.
Killer has to roll.
I hope you
Alas,
survived this first
game.
encounter.
Well, it's a start. You take 7 damage as the bat-like creature stabs into your shoulder once more and just starts draining you really deep. This one is just like really breathing deep in your blood. This point, it is now thankfully Durnin's turn. Will also look at you, kind of grimace a little bit, seeing how all of you are kind of having a rough time, and will just shout out a loud war cry, and will dash up to the troll, trying to get his attention. Fortunately, he did dash, so he can't do anything else on his turn, but just like focus all his attention on the troll. Renfrey, it is now your turn as, well, all of your companions have been slowly being sucked dry, except for
Yeah.
the two that just died.
I'm gonna stand up from where I'm still sitting and moving to
Yeah.
the corner here. And then I'm gonna
Alright.
just Sacred Flame this guy. He needs to do a Dex
Yeah.
13 save.
Very well then, deck save. That's unfortunately a pass! I am so sorry! As the flames engulf it, but the creature that's attached to Will just kind of shakes it off, not really caring much
Yeah.
about it. Anything else?
I just sigh.
Oh
No,
no.
I'm fine otherwise.
Okay. Now it is the pacifist bard. What do you do as the other companions are kind of embroiled in battle at this point?
Okay, so first, Belia will just still holding his wine glass because she was drinking wine, and then just finish it with one moment, just one shot, and then just walk to here, and then just look at this bat-like creature, and then says like, "Please stop attacking people who will help me," and then attack it with her crossbow.
Alright then. Crossbow, roll attack.
And it will hit.
So sorry, but that will fortunately miss as your crossbow bolt flies completely past, hitting the wooden post next to this cordoned off room itself. So, undamaged.
Then she will go back to here and then tell Will, was it? What was the warlock
Yeah.
character name?
Will, that's right.
Will, yes. Then say Will. Will, you are managing it so far really good. Please keep up the good work and give him a bardic inspiration.
Hey! You now have
Look,
bardic
I am
inspiration.
not forgetting.
Yes,
But-
you are not forgetting. That's a very nice D6. Now, it is the troll's turn as he will look to Durnan below him, very much towering over him, and just smack him twice. One with claws and just bite down. Fortunately, the claw will completely fly past as Durnan ducks under. The bite, however, just gnarls him in the side of the neck. 7 damage, but you just once again see Durnan kind of just shake off the damage at this point. Rufus, back at the top of the round. It is your turn. What do you do?
He says, "Bugger off," and he stabs. He also misses.
I'm so sorry, that's a natural one. You completely fly past as this supposedly stuck in place surge is just very dexterous today, apparently. Just completely
Get him! Get him!
not get it. Anything else, Rufus?
No, that's it.
Alright then. Well, it is back to you as the thing is still stuck to your shoulder. What do you do?
Alright, yeah, I'll try an unarmed attack on him. Let's see here.
Is that's a damage roll, I believe. That's not the attack roll.
Thank goodness. Okay.
No worries. What I'm saying, if you roll a 4, okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Yay!
Does that count? Okay, nice.
There we go. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna wring its scrawny little neck.
Jeez.
Stupid bird.
The head of this bat-like creature just bursts like a grape as once again you are also now coated in your own blood, very ironically.
Ew. That's rent-free. Ew.
Anything else, Will? Movement.
No, I'll. Jeez. We're all hurt up front. Yeah, I hope we survive. I will.
Level 1. The toughest level
Yeah,
in the
level 1.
D&D.
Here we go. I'll just
Level 1.
I'll just sort of take a little cover behind the chair here.
Alright then. Now, it is your turn. Yesel as well has retreated, and all of the bat-like creatures have been defeated. What do you do?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Since it looks like, oh yeah, his movement is higher than 30. Can he tilt his head down and try to charge at the troll and hopefully knock him into the pit?
Oh!
Falling damage, the worst kind of damage.
Sure! I will say that's like a shove action, so that will require an athletics check.
This guy is probably like 2 or 3 times his size.
Yeah, but you can certainly try.
He gets a try.
Okay.
Yep.
I wish I would have given you my bardic inspiration. It would be very useful.
Should I do an athletics check or
Athletics check because you are using your strength to push him over.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see if we can beat that then. No. Okay. Then. Feel free to move your token and how do you want to do this?
Let me think. Do I have any quick one-liners?
Hole in one.
Yes. As he knocks this troll, he will stand up and hold his arms out wide and say, "Next time you come to the bar, make sure you don't hit rock bottom." And then he'll kind of look and see if anybody heard him at all.
I didn't.
Alright then, despite this troll was very damaged, it was severely wounded, but even then didn't really expect this small satyr size to just rush over and push him off the side, and you just see his eyes kind of like go wide like a deer in headlights as you see his gargantuan form start to gently fall like a tree slowly being cut down,
Like in
and he
slow
will
motion.
fall back in slow motion back into the yawning portal, falling 300 feet down. Well, eventually you just hear like the silence is deafening before eventually you just hear a loud splash hitting the ground below into the darkness. And that is the end of our first combat as Turnen was kind of like looking, he was very much ready for combat, and then immediately Yezel just pushes that troll and they were just standing there like a bit confused. Now, what does he do as he puts his axe down, looks to you and looks to the rest and just, thank you, that could have gone a lot worse than I expected. I hope you understand, but
I just go back
thank
to
you regardless.
vibing with my mead.
I yell from the back, "It didn't go great!" As I'm covered in blood, you know.
Yeah. Well,
We all have like 1 foot wide, big mosquito bumps.
yes, it's on you. Well,
Not me.
Turtle will oh, not for the back.
Also not me.
Hey.
The ladies are untouched.
Yes, indeed. Durnan will shrug and smile and just well, all of you did a good job. And he'll reach into the side of his cloak and will walk over to the table and put a small gold pouch on the table and say, for all of you, for your troubles, that will probably have a lot more trouble handling that if it was just me. So, thank you.
Rufus nods appreciatively as Yezel comes back, jumps down, kicks one of the dead sturges, and then sits back down. Is it?
Sorry? Well, yes, all of you did a wonderful job. So, please, enjoy the evening. And if you ever need employment, I'd be happy to hand out a few. If any of you would like to be a bouncer of sorts, I suppose that would be helpful. But that's it off for another time. Enjoy your night, and I'll kind of knock on the wooden table as he turns and slowly makes his way back to the bar itself. What are all of you lot doing?
I am going
If I
next to
sacred
the-
flame the sturge that I missed before, would it like go up in flames and disappear?
Sorry, what?
If I use the sacred flame on the sturge I missed before, would its body disintegrate?
If you wanted to, sure.
Yeah, sure. I just want I just don't want to look at it anymore.
Fair enough. So
Like I just
all these
I
bodies
just smack my fingers together, like do it without even looking at it.
Fair enough. Well, alright then, yeah, the bodies engulf in flames as they slowly just start to burn away. Now, all of them kind of have been cleared out at this point. You see, like, the others in the tavern who are still inside and are just watching all this unfold, very much looking at all of you with amazed eyes. Now, even more so as the bodies erupt in flames.
And I want to go next to the Yezel and just say, thank you for getting rid of that ugly troll, and then put my hand to his chest, and then there is a magical effect coming from my hand as I cast prestidigitation to clean him from all the blood. But you can't walk around like this now, can you? And I clean him up.
Very nice. So yeah, Yezel is now clean. What does this look like, Belia?
Well, probably like it's the same color with my. There's something like a wind coming through my hand, but it's the same color as my skin color. The light blue kind of thing. It's just coming towards my arm to my hand and across all of his body, while going over his body, it's cleaning all the way through when it passes.
Very nice. All right, Yezel, you are now clean.
Yay!
Nice,
And then
thank you.
And then I'm going to do the same thing to Rufus, and after that to Will.
But worse mess, but thanks, lass.
What? Sorry, I couldn't understand you. What did you say?
Right. He said, I've had worse mess, but thanks, lass.
No problem, no problem. I mean, I couldn't walk around with you guys when you are this dirty anyway.
So I'll, as we're kind of sitting there, I'll just kind of put out to the group, hey, do we want to check in with that guy about these jobs he brought up?
Sure.
Maybe, but
But wouldn't you
Please
want
let
to
me
first
first
know
clean
how
it
much
out.
he paid us?
Well, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
He didn't even.
Rufus will reach for the coins, the purse.
All right. You look inside.
Yeah, he'll count them out on the table.
All right. There are 10 gold pieces inside the small pouch.
Well,
2 each, I reckon.
yeah, I take 2.
and what pieces, by the way? I couldn't hear you.
2 for each.
2 gold pieces.
2
each.
gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, I forgot the music.
I suppose that's not a bad idea.
If the job that Volo will give us doesn't pan out, you mean?
No, we should perhaps see what the man has to offer.
Sure. More money won't hurt.
It is at this point that you see the door to the tavern itself fly open as a rather gaudy-looking man dressed in very formal clothing, kind of just dressed in a very formal attire, is a bit plump as he carries around like a large book to his side, and he just surveys the surroundings, seeing the mess and the chaos that has happened, and will turn to your table and will smile and quickly just make his way over, waddling as he does so. Hello there, friends. You all of you wouldn't happen to be the fair adventurers that I had hired for my little my little request.
Think we are?
Aye, right.
Oh, pleasure to meet all of you then. My name is Volotam Gidan. I know you've probably heard of me, but please, what happened here? I see the tavern is in rather disarray.
Nothing we can't handle. You don't have to worry about what's happened here. It's history now.
I see. That is most certainly impressive. Well, seems I found quite an abled group of adventurers to help with my little request. If it's all right with you, and I'll kind of push back one of the chairs between Rufus and Yezel, and we'll kind of take a seat and just sit down, lay back, and just say, well, if it's all right with you, would all of you like to get down to business and discuss what it is I wish all of you to do for me?
Not defeat the Huns.
Yes.
Okay.
Rufus,
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Every time I hear you, let's get down to business. I do that.
Oh, I just got that now from
Let's
Mulan.
get down
That
to
was
business
good.
to defeat the Huns.
Where's our bard?
One of you was saying something?
Rufus will take out. He rummages around some pouches, takes out a little bottle of ink, a battered bent quill, like shuffles through some like bits of parchment, like teared up into sort of squares, and finds a blank one. Gets his quill. Right, off you go. Go on.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you very much.
You're gonna start. Rufus is making notes as he talks.
Very much.
We should compare them after the session.
Yes. But he'll nod, clear his throat, and you just see his usual cheery features and face kind of make way for a slight frown as he starts to recount what it is that he wants. He'll say, well, my friend's name is Floon Blagmar. He's got more beauty than brains, and I worry he took a bad way home a couple nights ago and was kidnapped, or, well, worse. I assume you're aware of how Waterdeep can be. If you agree to track him down with all due haste, I can offer you 10 dragons apiece now, and I can give you each 10 times that when you find Floon. How does that sound?
The name was Floon.
Yes, Floon Bragmar.
M or N? Floon? Flume?
Floon, yes.
With an N, okay.
Yes, that name. I was debating whether to give you the name just so I could see your amazing spellings of these fantasy names.
Bragmar?
So,
Does he
Messi-
like to brag?
Certainly.
That's actually in character, so.
Oh. Well, he is a bit gaudy, rather precocious sort, but it is nothing too out of the ordinary, really.
Does he have a Floon?
Not to my knowledge, no?
By any chance, does he have any connection with a merchant called Joy? A
No.
tiefling merchant.
He'll think for a moment and shake his head. No, he's a nobleman. I don't think he deals with any merchants on his own, so I do not believe so. Why do you ask?
Oh, I am myself after someone too. I am guessing they are both in the same place.
Well, hopefully you find them soon then. I'm not sure, but if I do hear anything, I'll be sure to tell you about it, alright?
Where was he last seen?
He was last seen yesterday with me when I was out drinking in one of the taverns. I honestly that's the unfortunate part, is that I can't remember. We got a little bit busy that night, and I woke up this morning without much memory of last night. All I know is that we went out to drinks somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Okay. I guess we'll just have to go to every tavern and ask.
Do you remember which quarter you were in, even which part of the city?
Oh, it was nearby here at the very least. I know it's not too far from this tavern. The problem is where exactly, you know.
Hmm.
And what does he look like?
Oh yes, of course. He's a human male, about in his early 30s, but you know, he likes to put on a lot of makeup, so he kind of looks a bit younger than that. He has long, wavy, red blonde hair, and he kind of has a really very well groomed mustache. You can imagine.
Is there any reason anyone would wish him harm?
Well, he is a nobleman, as I said. Anybody would do anything for money. That's what I suspect, at the very least. I can't think of much else for why.
You
Any
wouldn't
other?
happen to know what taverns you frequent, would you?
Well, I only really visit this tavern, the Yawning Portal. It's one of my favorite. Um, there is the Seawood Dragon, which is in the Dockport, which is rather near here. I frequent that as well. There is another tavern in the Dockport, once again, that is unnamed. I think it's destroyed at this point, that I kind of frequent a little bit. But aside from that, that's really all I go. I tend to keep to my locals, you know, support your local businesses and such. So, do I can I take this as a acceptance then, that all of you will do this with due haste?
Of course, I think, and he'll look around the table, I think we have the time.
Yeah. We definitely have some time for that.
We can ask around.
Yeah. I mean, at least I know the way to the Seaweed Dragon. We want to go there first.
But that's the only lead we've got so far.
Okay. And I stretch before standing up.
Volo, would you... where should we go to find you? Should we find... Loon?
Oh, well, yes, I will be staying here at the Yawning Portal, awaiting your return. So feel free to return here when you find any leads or such or anything. I'll be happy to ask any other questions you might have.
Sure.
Very well. I guess Yezel will stand up as well.
How do
guess let's
satyrs
get looking.
sit, though?
He can sit fine. His legs are goat legs.
Does he sit on his little tail, or does he lift it before sitting down?
Yeah, I think they, in actual mythology, they have horse tails, but I think in D&D they just have like a little nub or something.
So. Well, it would. Satyrs wouldn't last very long if the act of sitting was their Achilles heel. So.
Do they also eat like
evolutionary impediment?
metal thingies?
Metal.
Are you asking Kim?
Yes, I'm actually doing that in character.
Okay. What to say?
Well, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I eat normal food. I eat meat and vegetables, occasionally fish if I have the coin.
Well, shall we get looking for Floon?
Sure. I can lead you to the first tavern. Seaweed Dragon, right?
Yeah, maybe we should keep going. How fast we find them, it's better for us. We get paid this early, and I am finding the hope this early.
So should we all add another 2 gold into our inventory? If he said he's gonna pay us 10 dragons.
All right, of
No.
course he'll do that. He'll hand each of you a small pouch of leather. It's 10 gold each, actually, to start with.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So we've earned 12 total.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, level 1.
Yay!
Boom! Look at that.
Don't spend it all in
except
one
that
place.
Except that I need like a big old thing of orange juice to offset my blood loss.
Yes.
Well,
Alright
at least
then.
we are not covered with it right now.
Yeah, that's good. That's true.
Alright then. So is everybody gonna head out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right then.
Follow me.
Yeah.
I
Alright
just
then.
say this like lazily as I walk out.
Yes. Of course, Renfrey, being very well versed in Waterdeep itself, would know exactly where to go for the Skewered Dragon. Alright then. So, you make your way
Skewered,
outside.
not seaweed. Okay.
Yes, the Skewered. It's not Seaweed Dragon, though I guess that does have like a good tavern name as well. Sure, there's a Seaweed Dragon somewhere.
Skewered dragon. Okay.
Yes. But yeah, you step out into the evening air, the cold breeze coming from the sea just wafting over. Rather peaceful night tonight as you make your way down to the Skewered Dragon. It takes about close to an hour as you make your way down from where the yawning portal is down to the dock ward itself, kind of passing by small crowds and back alleys, and you eventually see that the Skewered Dragon appears to look like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards. The docks beside the tavern itself appear to be completely empty for the most part. And we'll say same map because there's no map for this, but you do see once again these just 5 ruffian-looking people just in the corner, in their chairs sitting. No, you guys are outside, by the way. I assume.
Yeah.
All right. What now?
Yes,
Go ahead and lead us.
Sure. I'll pretend I'm missing my boyfriend, I guess.
You're gonna step in?
Yeah. Like I'm still a bit lazy and I'm yawning, so I have tears in my eyes from the yawn right now. So I'm just gonna go with it and like be teary.
Alright. You step in, and the moment you step in, you see the tavern is very run down. Like I said, there doesn't appear to be anybody else aside from the scrawny old barkeeper in the corner and the 5 individuals in their chair who immediately turn to you as you walk forth. All of them kind of very much visibly just looking at you and kind of studying you very much as you would expect a woman to walk down the streets here. And one of them will kind of whistle at you and say, Hey there, lovely lady. Care for a drink?
No thanks, I'm just here looking for my boyfriend. He went missing last night.
Oh, really now? Oh, well, I'm sure we can help you. Come on, here, take a seat. We'd love to help out, where we can.
Thanks. I go sit down.
Yazel would approach the bartender to ask questions.
By the
Sure.
way, are we coming behind her?
I mean, up to you guys. That's why I'm gonna ask what you guys are gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not first going in there, but probably second or something after someone else is going.
Rufus,
I'll walk up as well with the bar to chat with the bartender.
Alright.
How far away are we from the?
I assume you're right outside. Well, once you enter, the group isn't that far. Like, the tavern itself is very small and run down, from what you can tell. So not that far, really. Within earshot, at the very least.
Yeah, you're within 30 feet distance if anything happens that we need to roll
Yep.
initiative for.
Rufus is going to walk over to these lot. Hey lads, alright?
You see one of them kind of just gives you a bit of a sink eye. You know, like all of them were kind of very smiling and cheerful once Renfrey made their way over, and once you do, they kind of give you a stern look and then immediately turn away and say, good evening to you as well, old timer.
I'm looking for a friend, a human guy, long hair, fancy moustache. Might have been here last night.
Well, I know a lot of people come around here. Give me a persuasion check, Rufus.
What, sorry?
Persuasion check.
I'm helping him.
Okay. Sure.
Oof.
Okay.
That's encouraging.
Good start.
Thank goodness.
One of them will kind of look to you and look to Renfrey and kind of just grunt a little bit, and you kind of tell that he's just trying to get you out of his hair at this point. So he kind of just offhandedly just remarks, "Yeah, sure. I saw one of those fancy looking folk came around here last night with this plump looking fellow. Left pretty early though. Think one of them said they were heading off somewhere. Plump looking folk left, and another fancy looking folk, same to the guy that you mentioned, kind of joined him, and they made their way down the street. Don't know where though.
Do you know which way they went?
Towards Candle Lane, I think. Don't know where exactly.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And once again, they will just turn to Renfrey. So, lovely lady, you said something about finding a missing person?
Yeah, he's like this dandy creature. I don't know why I'm still with him, but I love him and I miss him. So, has anyone seen him?
I mean, what does it look like? What does he do? He came around here nearby? Maybe, if he left you that much, maybe he doesn't care. No point in giving too much thought on people.
He reunited with a friend last night, and they went on drinking, and this is his usual go-to place. So I thought maybe someone knew where he was here. And I'm attempting to appear like just very worried, very missing him. Teary-eyed from the yawn still. Sniffle a bit.
All right then. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Thank God for advantage.
Oh, there we go. Yep. And they're kind of all very much just looking at you, kind of now trying to not be smiling as much, trying to very much appeal to your emotions, and one of them will pipe up and say, sorry to hear that, lovely lady, but didn't see no one come around here past few days. Only those two fancy looking folk last night came around here, but Aside from that, didn't see anybody, and
I perk up a little at that. Did one of them have like... Oh my god, I don't know why he has it, but he likes to groom his mustache like very much. Did he look like blonde with a very groomed mustache, perhaps? And one of them looked like an old fart.
So, I mean, one of them was the plump-looking fellow didn't have that much of a mustache. I mean, he had some, but it wasn't that good, and he didn't have blonde hair. Other folk, no, can't say he was. He was had a long reddish hair and stuff, and he had a really good mustache, but
Yeah,
what you
that's
said,
him.
unfortunately,
That's
didn't
him.
see him.
Yeah, sorry. That's him. Where did he go?
He'll kind of look to you, and they'll kind of all look to each other and say, "Well, maybe I think one of us saw exactly where he went, but you know, he'll kind of lean forward at a table and say, you know how these things are. Lash can't exactly just tell you, you know."
Not even if I ask really nicely.
Give me another persuasion check. Okay. Wow. Finally, good rolls.
That's fighting. Anything else, we are really good.
Yes. The guy will sigh a little bit and say, "Well, Kiwi like you can't be crying here now, can they? Yeah, like I told the old timer, went down Candle Lane. He did see him head down into an alleyway right next, right at the entrance to Candle Lane, just like a few blocks down the street. Went to like a really big alleyway. It's a dead end as far as we knew, but guess that's where they went, and then we didn't see them leave."
Thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate this. You're nice guys, very nice guys.
He'll kind of smile and blush a little bit. Please, yeah. We're just doing what's normal around here.
Thank you. I should go look for him now. I hope he's alright.
Sure, I mean, you know, if you ever want to head around here, feel free to stop by. Love to treat you your drink and stuff.
Thanks. I'll be sure to come back once I find him and scold him for worrying
Of
himself.
Of course, look forward to that. Before we go on, let's cut back to the three of you. We're at the bartender. What are you three doing?
I was just going to ask the bartender about Floon, if he had remembered seeing Floon or knew anything about him.
Alright.
Yazel would want to do the same thing. He would want to ask the bartender, but he would, I guess, look at Belia and, what was your character's name? Will?
Mine, yeah, Will.
He'll look at them and say, "Perhaps it'd be best one of us get in the mindset that they were in, to perhaps think like they were thinking that night." And he'll look at the bartender and order a drink, and then he'll get ready to start asking questions.
You know, bartender will nod, kind of pour out 2 mugs of ale for each of you. Before that, Belia, what are you doing?
I was hoping that after they finish talking, I was going to ask him about hope.
Okay then. So go on with Will for now. So yeah, the bartender will pull up drinks for all of you. Kind of lean down the counter, give all of you a very weird look, and just say, "So, what can I help you with?"
Yeah, we're trying to help a friend, someone we met, track down a mutual friend. They were in here last night, we believe. His name was Floon. Gentleman with the long hair, mustache. Does that ring any bells?
I mean, who's this flew to you anyway? Why are you looking for him?
The friend he was with last night said he disappeared last night, and so we're just trying to help find him. Make sure he's okay.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oop. Wrong one, sorry.
Alright. Ooh.
Okay. What the heck?
Give you a bit of a sink answer. Don't see nobody last night. Don't see nobody anywhere in the tavern except for those filthy looking blokes in the corner with your pretty little lady friend.
Just to be clear, that means I rolled a natural 1, right? Is that what that means?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right is natural one.
Good,
So we do take the total.
Good.
Yeah, if you hover over the number, it shows what was rolled.
Yeah.
Got it. I see. All right. Awesome. Well, how much are the drinks here, by the way?
I'll say, just 5 copper for one mug.
Well, have we overheard Renfrey's discussion?
I'll say, yeah, you are overhearing what's happening there.
Overheard that.
Yeah, I already
weren't
went
being
out
particularly-
and I'm waiting for you guys to appear. I
Do
already
give
have
me,
my information.
Maybe that's enough of a lead for us.
So give me an insight check though before you go. Before you go
All
on.
right.
So if you roll another.
Another net one. Another.
Not much better.
Better either.
What the heck?
Guys, this old timer's hard to read. You know, just complete enigma to you for some reason.
I'm not familiar with taverns. So. These aren't who I usually hang out with, I guess. Well, after overhearing what the
sub story.
guys helped out Renfrey, yeah, when those guys helped out Renfrey, I'll just say, hey, I'll buy a round for those guys for helping out my friend.
The old bartender will kind of shrug and say, "Sure, go ahead, I guess." And he'll start pouring out a round for each of them. See the men at their table kind of look at you, kind of nod and smile, say, "Thanks there, man. Could use the drinks."
They all order like 100-year age bourbon or something.
Please no.
That will be 20
20 gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's 5 of them. So that's like 2 silver and 5 copper for all of them.
Okay.
Okay, minus that, and of course he'll give change for gold and stuff. Oh, shrug. So yeah. Well, always could use the business. If you ever need ale around these parts, feel free to stop on by.
And then after, did you finish everything you are going to do?
Yes, I have failed all of the checks that I need.
Yazel was thinking of asking too, but I don't know.
You can try.
Okay. I guess he would just say, "So, you're quite sure you haven't seen this man? He was in his 30s, I believe. And, yes, I mean, he's a young nobleman. I'm sure he paid a pretty penny if he came in here.
I'll give you the sync eye once more. Give me a persuasion check. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Look at that. I get it all.
Will was just speaking in a different language.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So, bartender kind of look at you and shrug, shake his head a little bit, and kind of lean a bit closer in a much lower voice this time and say, "Well, I did see wherever those folks here last night, but no, I don't want no trouble here. You understand? Don't want anybody coming to my tavern or wrecking it more than it already is. I did see him. Went down Candle Lane, down the block. It was being shadowed by a couple of weird folk dressed in like black cloaks and stuff. They clearly weren't human. I don't know who they are, what they want, or who the hell they're even a part of, but I don't want no trouble. Understand? If I see any trouble around here, I'll remember your faces."
I see. Well, we aren't looking for trouble, nor do we wish to cause you any. Thank you for the drinks. And he'll throw, like, I don't know, 3 silver on the thing as a tip and a thank you.
That's
Not.
two silver was for round for the 5 people, so you basically bought them another round, I think.
Basically.
Okay.
Oh, take things
Oh,
silver.
I thought I was talking to the bartender.
Oh yeah, you are talking to the bartender.
Yeah, just
The same amount, basically.
more even.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
pretty big tip, but he'll smile and take the silver. All right then, don't pleasure. Feel free to come by anytime you like. Like I said, just no trouble. If anybody ever says anything or asks anything, you didn't hear this from me. Got that?
He will say, I think I get your meaning, and kind of motion to tap his head, like his brain, but he'll accidentally poke his horn.
Ouch.
Go, shit.
Well, good. Like I said, no trouble. So, right there. Just anything I can get you. Go on and leave then.
Well, before we leave, I just came close to the barkeep and then even make a gesture to Rufus to call him next to her, and I just said, "Would you by any chance see a tiefling merchant here? He normally doesn't like staying in the big taverns and rather like places like these places. So he probably came here before."
Well, what does it look like?
Well, he's a big tiefling with a red color. And there's not too much tiefling here. If you saw him, you wouldn't mix him with anyone else. And also, he looks like a merchant. He's a merchant, so he dressed like one.
Give me a persuasion check. Let's see. Okay. Look at that, Bart. He'll give you the stink eye once more and just say, probably not. I don't know. Like I said, nobody came around here except for those few folk from last night.
He wouldn't came here last night. He's missing for a time. Like he would have come a week or a week and a half ago if he was here.
Well, don't see nobody like that around here, but trying to find somebody, and they came around these spots. Well, we haven't put up much hope for them. Darkwood right now isn't exactly the safest place in the world. So, be careful out there.
Well, I wouldn't worry about him anyway. I would worry people he will try to mark him, more likely. But
Chuckle a little
anyway,
bit.
thank you for your help.
Course,
And then
course.
And then it just leaves 2 silvers for as a tip for telling this.
Alright, he'll take the silver. Nada says, sure, good luck on your search, I guess.
And then I just want to turn to Rufus and say, "Do you have any question for this nice gentleman?"
Well, it doesn't seem to have seen him about.
Yeah.
Just
But-
if you do think of anyone, we'll maybe call back. Probably
Sure.
has this tiefling guy has a Neverwinter accent. You'll probably notice him.
See. Sure. If we stop on by, I'll tell you if I do see him. I mean, if he came around the dock board, maybe I'll ask around. Might be somebody else. There's, kind of hush his tone a little bit once more and lean forward and say, "There's a lot of forces here in Waterdeep. Not the unsavory sorts. So, be careful out there, and if you do run into them, maybe we'll have more info for you.
I know the sort. Right, thanking you.
Course. Good luck to you."
And he
Okay, thanks.
jumps down off the step.
Alright. You two are heading out. Will, what about you?
I'm like half asleep, leaning on the wall, still yawning.
Fair enough.
How do you even stay in between the grids? I don't know.
Sorry, what?
Like, Renfrey is just staying in
Alt-
between the squares. Like,
You can move it off grid.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
like that.
Just Alt,
I didn't know that.
hold Alt, and just you can move
Drag.
drag whenever you
Yeah,
want.
thank you. Thank you. Both of
Yeah.
you.
Alright.
I'm new
So-
to Roll20. I don't know half of the things you can do in this system.
No worries.
No worries. Yeah, learning curve. But yeah, you're now outside. I'll say about a few minutes past, like 20 minutes or so, so still relatively early evening as you step outside. What now?
Well, I don't know what you've heard. Those fellas told me someone who could be flown. They left here last night, headed towards Candle Lane. He looks up and down the street.
Yeah, they told me the same thing, but they also added that he ducked into an alleyway right before the lane entrance.
Well, what I heard something similar, but he mentioned that there were people wearing black, perhaps robes or something. Perhaps he got into
Trouble.
a
Would Renfrey know
conundrum of
anything about
sorts.
those people, shadowy black robes?
Give me a history check then.
I'm gonna guidance myself with this one.
Sure, you can do that.
That's
You can
a,
cast guidance on everybody.
Yeah.
technically, yeah. Let me just do 1d4, right?
Yep. Do-do.
Okay. Because I only have a +1 to history, so
Fair enough.
okay.
Pretty good. Yeah, even with your D4, you'd know dark cloaks. Lots of dark cloaks in Waterdeep. The shady bunch tend to wear dark, not very smart. Dressed for the part of evil and all that. But specifically, you would in fact know that dark cloaks are a very common theme for the Zentrum. Zentrum are the very much anti gang here in Waterdeep. They tend to hide in the shadows, and they tend to employ a lot of the outcasts in Waterdeep, things like Kenku tieflings, people who tend to stick to the shadows. So that's why dark cloaks tend to be their MO.
Whoopsie daisies, that's bad news. It sounds like he was followed by the Xantarim.
The Zentrum. Do we know where we might find them?
No one knows where they are. But they're basically
Oh,
the local bad boys. Like evil boys.
Don't think they're the people you want to go looking for.
Let's see if we can find any kind of other lead for
So,
Clune.
are there any tracks by any chance outside?
Outside, give a perception check. Perception check, yeah. Then
Can I help him?
sure, you can do that.
Okay.
I'll just touch you, the both of you, and give you guidance.
Hey, guidance. Okay, guidance.
You need
Roll
it.
a d4.
That's persuasion, not perception.
Alright.
Quick shortcut for D4.
sorry.
If you push D on the keyboard, it should pull up dice.
Where's perception?
There you
Nice.
go. Yep, good enough even without the d4. But yeah, you look around and okay, yeah, with that really high perception, you would notice that very faintly on the crosswalk around the tavern itself, kind of leading to Candle Lane itself, there are a lot of footprints, like human footprints, things like that, just people making their way about. But strangely enough, you do notice that among these tattered footprints of like mud and other grime, you do see footprints of what appears to be a bird foot. If you like, yeah, bird feet with those like 3 fingers type things, and
Ankle.
they appear to be basically bird feet, and they appear to be very large, like humanoid size footprints.
Okay, this looks a bit weird. Anybody know anything about this? He'll point out the prints.
Looks like Kenku to me.
Don't see many of them around.
How many sets of footprints are there?
There appear to be 2 sets of footprints that you see.
Should we follow them to see if they're going towards Candle Lane?
They do lead to Candle Lane, right a few blocks down.
Okay, let's head that way.
Right then. Make your way down the streets slowly but surely, and once again, as per the people, as for the thugs that said in the tavern, immediately after you enter the Candle Lane itself, just a few blocks down, you see that the footprints kind of diverge into this large alleyway that's very dark at this point. Where is night vision, by the way? I should probably ask.
I don't.
I have.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
He has a hooded lantern, so he's going to take that out and start.
Okay, good.
Just the tiefling, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
just the deeply has dark vision. So yeah, I was gonna say, because the moment you step into Candle Lane, you will notice that ironically enough, all of the lamps are turned off, so it's completely dark here at this point compared to the street that you were just on, and they do lead to this alleyway, very dark alleyway, very very large, and kind of leads further in with your lamplight. You can kind of see that it kind of leads into this cordoned off, not cordoned off, but kind of like very much abandoned sort of building. It's a 2-story building, and you see it has like a gate and a fence to it, but it's kind of been broken down at this point. And you see like the windows have been cracked and broken, and everything else appears to be completely barren, and the footprints do in fact go further in towards this building.
Okay, so what kind of lamps are there? Like, is this something like a candle lamp, or what kind of lamp?
Yes. So one thing you will notice that all of the lamplight here in Waterdeep is made using very much like a lamppost. If you've seen those old timey lampposts in Victorian
Narnia.
era, they're that. Yeah, basically that, but instead of like a light bulb, they use like an actual flame to them. And right, give me an Arcana check, Belia.
Okay. And I'm really bad at Arcana, so
Okay, decent enough. You would know that what these lamplights are somewhat enchanted. They are enchanted with continual flame, so that the moment dark comes out, they immediately burst into flame and will be lit throughout the night. Unfortunately, you do look around at Candle Lane, you'll see that all of the lamp lights have kind of been smashed at this point, and that's why there's no light anymore.
So, has
Can
anyone
I
ever
light them?
licked a lamppost in winter?
no. Wait, can I light them with prestidigitation?
They're broken.
I mean,
Oh,
Digitation lets you make like sparks or lighter flames, basically.
yeah, but they don't last for as long as light cantrips. So you would
You
have to
can-
continuously make light with
There's-
prestidigitation.
You can only
There's the
use it
light
on one
cantrip.
item and it lasts for an hour, but it does not overlap. You cannot spam them for every lamppost because it would go out.
Hmm. Yeah, basically.
no, it doesn't even take 1 hour. It just says if I make a symbol appear, it will stay 1 hour. If
Says-
if I do something else, it wouldn't be 1 hour, like sparkles or something.
Mm.
Okay, no, I was thinking. I think I didn't get fully what the light system is. So
Hmm.
you say I cannot light them again if they
You,
are
you can you can't light the lampposts themselves because they are enchanted with continual flame, but you can make light with prestidigitation. The problem with making light with prestidigitation is you have to constantly cast it because it doesn't last that long.
Okay, so I turn to the party and ask, do any of you... No, I have candles. I don't need to ask them. Then I take one of the candles out of my backpack and just light it.
You
With
do
prestidigitation.
realize that candlelight, like, and a candle only lights for 10
Really
feet.
small, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
then I
while
just do
she's
that.
doing that, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
pull out one of my torches and light it on.
Yeah, I was
Like,
just
no,
going to ask,
a dick
do any of
measuring
you have
contest.
torches?
Belia's like making little flames with her fingers, trying to get light, and you just pull out a torch and light it on.
Dick
Okay,
measuring
then
contest. Did you guys watch Doctor Who by chance?
Yes.
The special with the 10th and the 11th Doctor, where they were dick measuring their sonic screwdrivers.
That's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like screwdriver constant.
Of course. I expect that.
Then I want to turn to the Renfrey and just said, don't need to be a show off like that.
Huh? I wasn't even listening. I just see that gif.
I just, yeah. I just said, don't need to be a show off like this.
I'm
As
not.
you say that, Yezel steps between them and holds one of his torches and lights it off of hers.
Okay, everyone is a show off today.
I
Rufus
mean,
Atari.
I couldn't
It's a
see
hooded lantern,
anything.
by the way.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I was about to say. Rufus technically already has a hooded lantern, so you could technically already see at this point. But I guess it doesn't hurt to have extra torches for everyone, since apparently only one of you has dark vision. That's never happened in the party before. For me.
Don't worry, as
Yeah,
soon as I
you
get
can-
Eldritch Invocation, I'm gonna go for Devil's Sight.
Of course. I was about to say, like, it's very surprising to see people without dark vision.
I don't often play
Well,
humans,
alright
that's
then.
why.
Fair enough. So, alright then. Now what? All of you have your various lighting
Light
tools. Belia has a candle for aesthetic, and yeah,
Oh.
the alleyway. Wait.
I didn't know. I forgot candle has that little effect. I didn't even take it out in that case because I just remember after I said I would take them out. So I didn't do that. Okay.
Fair enough.
So Are we outside a building in, like, the city? Like, is this
You're
a
still
building in an alleyway? Is it...
you're still in the
Um,
alleyway at this point. I didn't want to move you in any further than you wanted. So you're still in the alleyway, but you can see inside the alleyway that it leads into kind of this area that's been abandoned. It's kind of like that back alley of all the buildings where nobody really goes, and there's just this one building in there that's abandoned that you can very clearly see is abandoned because it's like destroyed and stuff.
Should we be able to see this?
That's the second floor, so no, you cannot see that.
I
There's
guess
windows.
Yep, this is what you can see here.
Okay.
so. There's a window or two windows and a big door.
Yes, this is the gate here, and there's like a fence. The gate and fence have kind of been broken down at this point, and there are windows all over the place. Even the second floor, like that's why this is here. Like there are windows all over the place. All of them have kind of been shattered and broken.
Think they might know we're here.
Can I have a look at the gate? What does the gate like?
Give me an investigation check. All right, you are aware that the gate is rather broken down. It's not locked as far as you can tell, but it does look to be used. Like you can tell that the by the handle itself that it's not that dirty, and it's like compared to everything else that like looks abandoned and dirty, the gate looks to be cleaner, not that clean, but very much a sign that it has been used.
And do the footprints go into the yard?
Yep, they lead into the building itself.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself before we do anything.
Very well.
What does it look like?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Like, just like, what was the, like, smoky effect? You know, like, smoke from a floof? What is the worst? Like, those people that, like, smoke lufa? I don't know.
Lufa?
No, those glass kind of pipes.
Huh.
Smoke hookah. Like,
Hookah?
yeah.
Ah.
Just vibing and lazy, you know.
So hookah smoke covering your body.
Yes. Very nice.
I mean, I'm just making it up.
Because. Very nice then. So Renfrey is now Mage Armor.
Yeah, just in case.
Sorry, what were you saying, Belia?
I just said, aren't we all doing that? After she said, I'm just making up.
Alright then. So, what are the rest of you doing?
Yes,
Can I
yes,
look through this window
Try.
from outside?
That's a door. This is a door, this is a large window.
Oh, this is okay. So can we look through that?
Yeah, like I said, you can see through the windows. They're all been shattered and broken, but it seems dark inside. Like, looks very abandoned.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast
Yeah.
guidance on myself as well, and stealth.
Where are you going?
Like, just over here, you know, just hiding
Mhm.
behind the fence.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Yezel, you were saying something?
Can he start opening the gate, or is it locked?
It's if Rufus told you, you would know it's not locked.
Unlocked. It's unlocked, but it's been used recently by the looks of it.
Okay. He would like to try to open it, slowly so it doesn't squeak,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can in fact do that.
Quietly.
And yes, Renfrey disappears behind the fence. Okay, very good. You push back the fence and you try your best to like hold it up a little bit so it doesn't drag on the ground, and you just slowly but surely open it, and without a sound, as far as you can tell. It's now
Okay.
opened.
If it's still him, he would go up and try to peek in the window.
Alright then. If you're gonna step through, give me a stealth check before that though. Or are you trying to be stealthy?
Um, he's trying to, but
Okay.
he's also wearing heavy armor. So.
Fair enough. Then disadvantage stealth check.
Okay.
Okay.
Ouch!
Then yeah, you step forth, and the clanging of your armor does sound out a little bit. You notice that the ground here is a bit loosely packed, so even then the sound of your footsteps are kind of not that silent. But yeah, you gotta look through the window. Give me a perception check. Alright then. Very well, hold on. Yeah, you see that inside appears to be like a warehouse of sorts, as you see crates, broken down crates just littering the ground here and there. Again, very dark inside, but I assume you're using your light, but you can see that, like I said, it's very dusty, it's very broken down. There's mainly just crates and stuff here that you can see.
Can I see anything upstairs? Is there like a overhang balcony or
Yep.
anything?
There is an overhang balcony. You already saw this before, but there is in fact a second floor to the outside of the building. But now that you peer inside, you can see that the second floor is accessible by what appears to be a ladder, not a ladder, a set of steps coming down like near the front that you can't really see much because you're on this side, but you would know that that's where it is.
Okay. I guess he'll turn around and just kinda whisper. The coast looks clear.
Rufus will sneak up to the door.
Are you muted, by the way, Rusty? Don't think we can hear you. No, we cannot hear you. That is weird. That's why we couldn't hear your voice. Maybe try exiting and rejoining. Discord is being weird.
There was an issue with the sound last week.
Yeah, so just like try exiting and going back.
Easiest way is to go to settings and voice and video and just click something else, then set back to your headset or speakers or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah, that helps.
But yeah, Rufus, give me a stealth check as well for you.
And by the way, I want to go with him and to the door.
Both
Just
of you.
Tell him.
Wow.
It could be a kind of a trap, so we could maybe not open it ourselves and then just.
Yeah, I was going to listen at the door first.
Yep. Give me a stealth check as well, Belia. Okay, pretty good. Belia is silent as a fox. Fortunately, Rufus is a bit more noisy as.
He's not used to all these people.
Yeah, basically. And yeah, give me a perception check then if you're gonna try and listen in at the door. The door is in fact a wooden door that it's closed, but very very dusty looking. And all right then, with that you can hear that it's reasonably quiet inside inside the building itself. You don't hear much out of the ordinary. You can hear the occasional skittering of rats and such coming from inside the building itself, but aside from that, don't hear much else.
They whisper to Belia, sounds clear.
Okay. Can I look at the door to if it's some door that make a squishing noise like?
It's a wooden door.
Would it make a noise if we open it? Like old doors sometimes do noise. if they are not oiled.
Only one way to find out now, isn't there?
But can I do a perception or something to look at it?
Sure, give me an investigation check. And sure, Rusty, are you back now?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yep,
we can hear you. That's fine.
I don't know what is wrong with my thing. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Okay, so what are
I
you
don't
doing?
understand anything.
Yep, the door looks like a door. It's a door.
Yeah.
This door is looking like it.
Wait, is that the door or is this the door?
This is the window. This is the door.
What is the door?
This is the door.
This. Okay.
Yep, the top. This is the window. Yeah.
Okay.
Rusty, what were you doing?
As everybody's checking those things out, I'm just gonna. I don't know. What are these piles of things here?
That is a tree. Oh, this is a tree. This is just a pile of stones and rubble, from what you can tell, like garbage.
Yeah.
And what's Renfrey doing down there?
I'm just vibing and moving.
Hiding.
Vibing and hiding. Yeah.
Of course, a lot of vibing.
There's
Okay.
emanating hookah smoke.
Yes.
Just waiting for something to happen.
Does anybody else smell strawberries?
What is that? Is that a door beside Renfrey? What is
That's
that?
a window, and the door is up with Rufus. Yes.
Okay. And what's the white, longer?
This is like it's a wall that appears to be made of stone.
Oh, so I'm looking at a brick wall.
Yeah, this is the little white here is the window. This is the sort of wall type.
It's just that section is
Yeah.
made of.
You can tell that it was probably like there was like that part of the wall probably got destroyed and they replaced it with stone instead of wood type of thing.
I just want to kind of search over it for anything
Sure.
hidden, anything weird.
Give me an investigation check.
Alright. Oh goody. I got not a lot there.
Alright. You can tell that, yeah, once again, it's a stone wall that you can very much tell now that it was just kind of mismatched and put there to put as a barrier. You can kind of tell that around the edges of it, on the wood itself, there are like char marks, so that it almost as if like some fire or explosion kind of destroyed that part of the wall, and that then the stone was put in to replace that, but nothing too suspicious out of the ordinary.
Okay. Alright.
Is there a way that I can use Sacred Flame to make this burst into fire?
I mean, you can always make things burst into fire with Sacred Flame.
Okay, I wanna try that just to see if anything happens.
Sure. You... Huh. That is actually true now. Okay, then. You lit that little piece of rubble right there, and a flash of fire that doesn't really burn much. You see the rustling of feathers coming from this... Oh, sorry, I draw that for some reason. You see a rustling of feathers coming from this pile of crates as it kind of tumbles back as you see a black cloaked Kenku, the raven body, and the beak kind of peering out at the fire, and it immediately just scrambles up on its feet and just starts running towards the top into the stairs and disappearing from view.
I whisper to Yes. What's his name again? Yezel.
Yezel?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I saw Kenku move up the stairs right now. So this is not an empty house. Just letting you know.
So we should probably get ready to deal with that.
I guess Yezel would nod and then start walking by people and telling everybody, it appears we have company on the second floor. And then he'll go back to his window.
Is there a way to open this door? Window?
It is smashed and broken, so you can like step on in, no problem.
Yeah, I just
And
wanna
if you squeeze
hide
through it.
behind here.
Okay, give me. It is a shattered window. There are like sharp spikes on it, so
Yeah.
give me a dexterity, not dexterity check. What do I give you for this? A acrobatics check, just to see if you can position your way through, no problem.
Okay, with guidance.
Yep.
I love guidance. It's my first time using it though. Like, nope. You know what?
Yep,
If I'm not succeeding, I'm gonna use my favored by the gods feature, so I can
Oh.
without her being hurt too much.
What is that again? Does it give you another reroll?
2d4.
Oh, 2d4.
If I
Okay,
fail a
roll it.
saving throw or miss with an attack roll, I think, I don't know, let me do the beyond 20,
Does
I
it
think.
does it include checks? Attack roll. Oh, so it does not do on checks, unfortunately, so you cannot add it to your acrobatics.
Okay, never mind.
But you step through and you kind of feel your leg catch on one of the windows as you take. Hold on. 2 damage, piercing damage, as the kind of glass kind of scratches the side of your leg as you step in, but no problem. I mean, sure, give me a stealth check while you're back there. What are the rest of you doing?
Rufus whispers to Belly, what is going on? Are we going in? What's happening?
Well, even if we
Yazel
are
shrugs.
going in, we shouldn't just open this door ourselves. Look at it, it's look dirty and yeah, and then just cast Mage Hand.
To open the door?
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm not opening right away. I'm not waiting okay from the teammates, but Mage Hand is just hovering,
On the door.
Yeah.
hovering
While
like beside me.
do you do that, Renfrey is just gone from where you
Yep,
from
disappears
the
into the crate. Disappears inside.
Behind the crates.
Behind the crate.
I think I'm
Wait.
starting to really like Renfrey. She just doesn't give a shit about anything. Just, vibing.
By the way, the Mage Hand is basically look like a devil hand or a tiefling hand with a red scaly hand.
Ooh.
To make you visualize it easier.
Very cool.
And then just looking at Rufus like, should I open it? Kind of a pace.
Rufus
Like,
looks back at the other two and shrugs obviously what we doing? What's happening? He's looking up at Yazel.
Yazel, I guess he's over there. He would say, I saw a staircase just beyond that door. So perhaps we all charge in and make our way upstairs?
So we're breaking into this building?
well, if we do that, what if there is someone in the lower level, and then we would be middle of 2 groups, one in the upper level, one in the lower level. So I wouldn't do that.
I'm not hearing any of this.
Yeah.
Basically.
Then I'm just opening the door with the Mage Hand while everyone is here.
You open the door, and it opens.
And then looking inside with my crossbow, then.
Doing perception check?
I'm not a perspective girl. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Seems clear as far as you can tell. So
And I turn
everything
to the
is
team and says, seems clear as far as I can tell.
Rufus wants to sneak in and duck behind these boxes here.
Sure. Give me stealth checks for if you're gonna move inside.
Yeah.
Yep. Decently hidden as far as you can tell. go back into the crates. Well, the rest of you.
And I want to go here and hide behind these boxes if it's high enough.
Sure. They're all high enough. They're like stacked boxes and stuff. So yeah, give me a stealth check as well.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll do the same thing.
All right then. Step inside, hide behind some boxes. Give me a stealth check as well. Yezel.
Yezel had been walking down to the
Ooh.
window Renfrey was at,
Yep.
and he's going to back up like 10 feet from the window, and then he's going to try to jump through it and land in a somersault.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. Alright then, so you tumble forward immediately as you jump through the window. You're like once again catches on the broken glass and it scratches you really badly as you take 3 damage and just tumble your way through. I guess it could have been a somersault, but a somersault on the ground where you're just rolling over yourself. And
Belly flop.
yeah. Everything just clanks as your armor hits the ground and stuff. As to the 3 of you in the front, you just hear that loud crash of a Yezel out into the bottom of the building. Now what? As you step inside, it seems pretty clear. You've lost sight of the Kenku that ran upstairs. You do see the stairs leading up there, but so far everything seems silent as far as you can tell.
Right, okay.
So looking around, we don't see or hear anything else in our area there.
Yeah, perception check if you want to really try and focus and see if you can see anything. But so far, there's no loud noises or anything. Nothing too
Except
obvious.
for glass shattering and a skater falling face first onto some wood.
Yes, basically. And well, there's no noises. Like I said, it seems pretty silent. You do notice, like in the corner, like in the really deep corner, underneath some of the boxes, you kind of see like what appears to be like legs sticking out from underneath them, and kind of like just there,
Like the
Like human
Wizard
legs.
of Oz.
Yes, I guess kind of looks like that. Just like behind all the boxes, it's peeking out a little bit.
What boxes?
Mm.
I was
like
vibing.
In the back here, like in the really dark corner, there's just like a pair of legs.
I
just,
can
like, on
if
the ground.
you're pointing, I can't see the pointer.
I'm pinging here, like here.
Oh, okay.
I'm pinging. Oh, okay. Yeah, like here.
I
Okay.
see.
I was pinging on the GM layer.
So, ay. I guess I will start stealthily sneaking that direction. I'm still pretty hurt from our little blood-sucking friends, so I'm slightly nervous. But I will start sneaking over in that direction to see what.
Give me a stealth check.
with that.
Then give me a stealth check for that one. Alright, yeah. Silent as the wind, you make your way over, kind of creeping along the ground, and as you pass the crates themselves, you do now see the entirety of it. It appears to be a dead body of a human in black cloaks just laying there behind the crates.
Yeah, let me check him out for any identification or any what killed him, any of that.
Give me an investigation check.
I'm not very investigative.
Alright, yeah, look over the body a little bit, and you can kind of tell that what killed him was some sort of blunt force. You can kind of tell that his head is kind of really bruised, and there's a little bit of dried blood there, but you now very much easily tell that he is in fact dead. He's not breathing, his pulse is gone, and his pockets appear to have been like emptied out. Like you see like the thing where the pockets are on the outside, and just appears to be just ramshackle here, almost as if like they put his body here.
You said he had the black cloak on, so they.
Yep.
Okay. I see Will moving, so I'm just gonna sneak like behind this crate over here.
Okay. Give me a stealth check then. Alright. Now what? You disappear completely into behind the crates once again.
I'm just not gonna turn off the guidance for any of my ability checks.
Fair enough. So yeah, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm not sure.
I guess Yezel would move towards the people as much as he can. Like there, and then he'll whisper kind of loudly, "If anybody's feeling quite hurt, come over to me." And, yeah, I guess he'll just say that and just kind of wait.
Alright. All of you heard that, I assume, so what now?
Feeling hurt? Is that what he said?
Yes.
I'm hurt, I will whisper. That may have sounded like a shout, but it was...
Regretting not taking a short rest before we left the yawning portal.
Oh, that's funny.
That first encounter sucked, so to speak.
Hey!
The only time I got hurt was by my own foolishness by trying to climb this window, so...
Yeah.
Only time I get hurt? No, there's no time.
Yeah,
So
I'm just joking.
are we out of turn order right now?
yeah, you're not a turn order, it's just a roleplay.
This is not. This is just role. This is just
Yeah.
vibing.
Yeah, like all of you are vibing.
He'll cast Lay on Hands. Twice then. I guess for himself, he'll go up 5 hit points and then will 5 hit points.
Wait, isn't Lay on Hands 5 times your level?
So only 5 points.
Yeah.
for right now?
That's the hit point total.
Yeah, the hit
I
point
thought that
total.
was the use total.
Oh, no. That's it's like a pool of hit points that you can hand out to people.
Okay. Then I guess 3 for me and 2 for Will.
Thanks.
Hey.
Rufus's head was too stubborn to go on.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well, after receiving that wonderful little help there, I'm going to go back and just look around this area where the dead body is, just to see if there's anything else. I don't even know if we can tell what's in these crates or what.
They're closed crates, yeah.
They're all closed. Okay, so I just want to look around the area to see if there's anything else.
Can we move under the stairs? Like, can I go sort of?
You
under the
can.
stairs?
Well, no, this is a wall right there. Like, this is a staircase. So, like, this here is, like, technically a wall. Yeah. So this is a staircase leading up.
So
And,
this right here is like a Harry Potter room.
Yeah, basically.
Stairs.
Yeah, under the stairs.
I'm going to then quietly. Presume there's no light in this room.
Yeah, no light aside from what. I assume you guys are carrying your lights inside, or?
So he obviously can't be too sneaky, but he's going to be quiet.
Yeah.
Go to wherever it is.
And Will, yeah, give me an investigation check once more. Nice, and yeah, you can tell that the boxes they're not empty at the very least. You can tell that there's some weight to them, and they've been set there like recently. Like there's not that much dust on the boxes, so they haven't been sitting there for that long. And once again, you see like the scratch marks on the ground from the moving of the boxes, as like likely somebody put the body there and like moved the boxes around to hide it, type of thing.
Okay.
Aside from that, it seems pretty empty. Like you can't see inside the boxes.
I see something sticking out here.
That is a door. Yes,
Yeah.
it leads to a closet.
Yeah. I wanna go check it out.
All right then. Step inside, and it appears
No, not
to be
step
a.
inside. Just
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
just.
You open it.
I open it, but I stay outside. Like.
Fair enough. You open the door, and a bit of dust kind of falls on the ground as inside you see a very, very dusty-looking closet. There's mops and brooms and other utensils just scattered around. Lots of cobwebs in the corner of it. Just really dirty and pretty dark.
Okay, so what's that? Like just brooms and such.
Yeah. Those are the items and such, like brooms and other utensils that are being collecting dust. I mean, if you step inside, you can look around, but from the outside, that's what you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna step inside.
Right? Give me a perception check if you're just looking around. Oof. Looks pretty clear. It's, like I said, it's a dusty old broom closet.
Yeah, nothing
Lots of
interesting.
dust everywhere.
Nothing interesting. I just go out.
Very much a Harry Potter bedroom type of deal.
Yeah.
Alright, what about the rest of you?
This body that Will found, it's not Floon by any chance, is it?
It's not Floon. It's a very young, like, man. As far as you can tell, clean shaven, human man, dead, pale.
I'm gonna hide behind these crates now. Is it obvious that I usually play a rogue?
Yes.
Should we start checking out the staircase here?
Well,
Yazel was thinking of starting to walk up it.
Rufus, you were saying something?
To Will, what do we do now? Do you want to go up the stairs?
Yeah, I think that's where we should head next if we're going to try to find this guy.
Oh,
Just be careful. It might be a trap. You know, because the Kanko ran upstairs. Be careful of any ambushes.
But wait, do we know the kangaroo upstairs?
I mean, I told
Renfrey saw it.
I told Yazel and he
Okay,
went
okay.
to inform everyone else, I think.
Telephone.
Yeah, telephone. So maybe the Kanko was disappeared from what I saw.
Okay, I think I just didn't heard that moment because I was like acting like I still don't know if there was a kangaroo. Okay then.
Fair enough.
He comes up. She says there's a kangaroo on the second floor.
Yeah, so be careful.
What's a kangaroo?
Oh my god, you have not ever seen a kangaroo?
Native to Australia, the kangaroo is.
Okay,
I am talking in character. Like I often thought, like,
that's what.
very-
That's. I mean, I'm also doing this in character, so
Yes.
like whispering
Sure.
over the crates when you're discussing a kangaroo.
Yeah, but like talking about Australia in Forgotten Realms is kind of
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's Australia somewhere.
in Forgotten Realms.
Yes, probably somewhere. The Underdark.
Land down Underdark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright,
watch
okay.
as he goes up the stairs.
I will move over and start preparing to go up the stairs as well here.
Alright.
I would like to say he has his weapon drawn
Okay.
as he's stepping up these.
Being stealthy or?
No, just being slow.
Oh.
I don't, he can try to be stealthy. I just don't think he's gonna succeed ever.
Feel free to give me a stealth check just in
You
case.
never know. You
Okay.
never know.
Maybe you can
Yeah.
roll an 20.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
He has hooves.
Wow.
Oh, wow!
Ooh, wow.
Wow! Okay then.
18 and a 90. Wow.
Look at that. So,
See? You can't be
yeah,
stealthy.
you move up the stairs, silent as the night, literally extremely silent despite being in heavy armor, and immediately as you step
Lash
above,
darts falling out of his face.
yep, immediately after that you see there appears to be 4 humanoid figures kind of huddled around in black cloaks looking at the staircase itself, but they don't notice you, so they're just looking at the staircase. They don't notice you, you're free to look at them, but they appear to be very ready. They have swords drawn and stuff, waiting for somebody to step upside.
Okay. While he's still stealthed, he'll look down, I guess, at Rufus, and hold up 4 fingers, and then make
Can
the
Rufus see
legs.
him if he's stealthing?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think anyone can see you right now with that high of a stealth.
Oh,
Don't you
okay.
know he's upstairs anyway?
I saw him walk upstairs, but he kind of disappeared once he was on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
I don't think.
I am kind of watching. I'm at the bottom of the staircase, and I kind of watched his progress.
Sure, I'll say-
I don't know if I can. Still
I'll say
see
you
him.
did. You can still see him because you did break line of sight. But for those of you who weren't like on the staircase watching him, you don't see him anymore.
Okay. Well, he holds up 4 fingers and does the finger across the throat gesture.
All right. I will gesture to everybody. I'll kind of wave my arm. Hopefully, everybody can see me. To hey, everybody, sort of. And I'll repeat the gesture.
Yeah. Okay.
So on the upper left,
What
is
did
this
you do?
wall? Is this a wall?
Yep, this is the upper floor.
Yeah, and is this a wall so we can't see directly?
Oh no, that's not an upper. That's not a wall. That's just above, like below
Like a
deck type of
fence.
thing. Like this is an overhang. Yeah, this is an overhang.
So it's just open, is what I'm saying. You could see in.
Yep. There's a railing basically. You can still see through.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can't see the Kenku themselves through
Okay.
down there.
Can I see this
So-
if I move behind the crate?
I mean, yeah, you can see the crates and stuff like near there, but you know they're out of sight and stuff.
Yeah. Sacred flame it.
What did Bill did as an action to inform us there's a 4 guy again?
It held up 4 fingers.
Then I just said, for what?
Fingers.
So,
Probably
no,
Kenku. Probably
as in
Kenku.
character. For what?
Probably Kenkus.
For kangaroo?
Yes.
Will look at him and shrug his shoulders and do like 4 or something.
Are you muted again, Rusty? Or
Oh no, I'm.
oh,
Sorry.
fair enough. No worries.
Are you
There is 4 kangaroo upstairs?
4 kangaroos? No. So I don't know. I'm trying to gesture silently.
Just gesture,
4.
flapping bird.
I'll sort of point over at the dead guy.
That's
4 men
human.
upstairs.
Yeah, well, they're 4 bad guys. 4,
Okay.
thumbs down, trying to cut my throat.
Frown a little
Come
bit.
help. Come help.
Okay,
You want me to kill you?
I'm just gonna send up a sacred flame to the
Sure. Give me.
to the boxes.
Sure. Okay. Use sacred flame. The boxes. It bursts into flame immediately after the tumbling of a KQ once again visible to you guys. To you now as it steps out into the open, seeing that burst of flame, and very much once again evident to Will upstairs. The KQ will look from the crates, look down to you, see that all of you are kind of down there, and it will just squawk and bare its scimitar. I need everyone to roll for initiative at this point in time.
Yay!
Okay. Once again, click your
Wait.
token.
Once again, I am rolling the lowest score, like always.
Yeah. Let's.
I can't say it. I have a curse. I usually roll the lowest initiative always.
Oh right, and all of our. I just realized that now. Yeah.
I have the lowest initiative all the time.
Technically. Is that everybody? Will, Belia. Okay, that is everybody. Alright then. Let us step into initiative order. Will, the burst of flame erupts above the second floor as Renfrey kind of lets out her sacred flame, and you hear the sound of just rummaging and a squawking of a raven. What do you do?
So I can't actually see any of them at this point, can I?
No, because you're on the staircase. You're at the bottom. They're
Yeah.
above you, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. And it's like completely upstairs, right? Like they
Yep.
can't see over the edge or anything like that. It's completely
Yep.
separate room.
Basically, imagine anybody who's like out here in the open
Goodness.
space, like here, they can see it.
Yeah.
But you're hidden here technically, but you also can't see above you because it's overhang.
Wait, so if I move like this way,
Yeah.
can I see them?
Yep. That will be out in the open, basically.
They're in a line of sight. Like can I cast Eldritch Blast?
You
from
can
there?
see this one guy. You can't see the rest because they're too far back, fortunately.
Okay. Well, if it's close enough where I can cast Eldritch Blast at one of them, then that's what I'll do.
All right then. You're moving there, and then roll that Eldritch Blast then.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Does that? Okay, just barely hits. What does this look like?
Oh, it got him.
Roll damage. Oh no, you don't kill him, but roll damage. And what does it look like? What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
Oh, it's sort of a almost looks almost like lightning coming out. So it's sort of this glowing, sparkly line, sort of shooting out.
Alright, the blast streaks through the air, lighting up the room, hitting the Kenku with the chest as it just remains standing, but now its attention is turned to you. Anything else?
I will just try to position myself with a little bit of cover. I don't know if they have anything ranged, but I'll just try to give myself a little bit of cover behind something here.
Alright then. Then Rufus, it is now your turn as Will just rushed into action shooting his Eldritch Blast. What do you do?
So Rufus can see this one as well.
Yep, you can see that one as well. You're out in the open.
So take a shot off his shoulder and shoot at this one.
Alright. Roll attack. That will hit. Roll damage. Okay. How do you want to do this?
Well, he obviously sees it poking out from the thing, and he just shoots it through the railing,
Oof.
goes straight through the gap.
Arrow matrix flies through the railing, hitting him straight through the chest, and he just falls to the ground, a lifeless corpse.
Come
And he's
on.
going to duck
Anything
in
else?
behind this great here.
Very well then. It is now this Kenku's turn. We'll see that its companion has just fallen to the ground without a word as the sound of combat erupts, and he will look to the staircase. And well, now that the light has everything has been lit, battle has erupted. Yezel is now very clearly standing in the staircase as he moves over and just lets out another soft squawk and slashes at Yezel with the short sword. Oof, that misses, right?
Yep.
Alright. The short sword comes down flying, hitting you in the armor, but otherwise helpless. You're Renfrey, it is now your turn, as one of them has been downed. What do you do?
I'm gonna Sacred Flame it. Him.
Which one? This guy?
The one that I can see. I think he's the only one I can see right now.
Yep, he's above the staircase, so everybody would see him.
Yeah. DC Dex 13, please.
Alright, dex save.
For me.
Yay!
That's a fail. Yeah, it's only for one person, Sacred Flame, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Single,
that's
sorry.
free. That
Roll
radiant
damage.
damage.
As the flames engulf around him, he once again just starts flapping about, panicking a little bit as the flames start to burn him. Anything else? Yes.
No, I can't do bonus actions.
Okay, fair enough. Then you'll... Alright then, the other Kenku will see this, the burst of flame erupting from his companion, and will also rush forward right beside him, taking another swing at Yezel. 16? Does 16 hit you?
It does hit.
Really? What is your AC?
And right now it's 16.
Oh!
He has
Chainmail.
a two-handed.
Fair enough. Then that will hit you for 7 points of damage as the short sword comes crashing down, hitting you across the chest through your armor. Still standing?
Yeah.
Okay!
Not going well.
Okay, then. Speaking of, it is now your turn, Yezel, as you are surrounded by 2 Kenku, one of them landing a pretty bad blow on you. What do you do?
I don't really have any medicine kits or spells because I'm level 1. So
Yes.
I guess he will just attack the one who just hurt him the most.
Alright. Roll for attack. Roll for attack then. Okay, that will hit. Roll damage.
Works out.
Wow.
He's very, very
Come
angry.
on.
Oh, how do you want to do this? Wow, 1 hit. Look at that.
I would say that after taking that blow, he looks down at the blade in him, then looks back up and takes his glaive and just cuts this guy's head off.
Oh. His raven head rolls across the ground, a small spurt of blood rolling across. Anything else as you just destroyed that man? That bird, man.
No, besides just screaming in pain.
Okay then. It is now the other Kenku's turn. We'll see that happen and just in panic rush over once more, stepping over his dead companion, and will take another stab at Yezel. Very much panicked look on his face. Okay, that completely misses as it once again just clangs helplessly on your armor. Belia, it is now your turn as the top of the staircase is looking pretty crowded right now. What do you do?
Okay, so if I stay here, can I see them?
You can see. Yeah, if you step on the staircase, you'll see them.
Okay. Then I go here, it's like... No. sorry. I'm trying to do that. Let me delete it. So it's 5 feet walking. Okay.
Yep.
Then I want to shoot this guy with my crossbow.
Alright. Roll attack.
Okay.
Fortunately,
Anything.
that will fortunately miss as your bolt flies through the air, hitting the post next to the railing, not really hitting anybody. Anything else?
Let me just say, you are dealing with their painful attack very well, my good friend, to Jesse, and give him a bardic inspiration.
Hey! Bardic inspiration now.
Because I can't do anything in this session, apparently.
Sorry. Still have movement, Belia?
And then I go to the left from out of their sight again.
Okay then. Top of the round, Will, you see Yezel kind of struggling a bit above there. What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna hustle down over to the stairs, and will that give me a clear shot
Yep.
at the closest one?
Yep. This guy at the bottom here.
Yeah. That guy's he's already been hurt partially, at least, right?
Yeah, that guy has been hurt by the sacred flame, so he is a bit damaged looking.
I'll give it a shot with the Eldritch Blast.
Alright then. Roll attack. You got this. That will most certainly hit. Roll damage. Okay, the streak flies through the air, arcing, hitting the Kenku, the chest as he lets out a cry of pain. He's still standing, but barely, as he is covered in blood at this point.
Which one? Kenku 1 or 2?
Yeah, the bottom one. The bottom one
Okay.
next to
The one
Yezel.
that I hit before? No, that, yeah.
Yep, with your sacred flame, yeah.
With the remainder of my movement, I mean, how... If I go up the stairs to try to give a little more support here, is that staircase wide? Is it like a one-person wide stair? You know what I mean? Like, if I go up, is it going to block off anybody else's?
It's a two-person staircase, as you can see. Like the Kenku and Yezel are on the top and kind of blocking now. So it's a two-person staircase, yeah.
So they'll still have enough room for a clear shot if I get up there behind.
Oh yeah.
Yezi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then if I have enough movement to do that.
Where were you again?
That's what. I started kind of over here.
So that was like 20 movement. So yeah, you got 10 feet left.
Is that enough to get up the staircase?
Like halfway. So
okay, I'll start up that way. I don't like him being up there all by himself.
Yeah, I'll say you're on the other side then. Okay. I will just put you on the other side next to him, so we know you're on your way to the second floor.
Okay.
Like right there.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Then it is now where Rufus, as Will just charged up the stairs. What do you do?
Right, he's going to move to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
He's going to shout up, "Try and take one alive!" And he's going to shoot this closest one.
All right.
Shoot at the closest one.
This is lethally.
You can't do. It has to be melee, doesn't it?
I mean, also you can do it with a melee attack, with any weapon attack. You know, shoot him in the leg or something.
Totally there. So yeah, he's aiming for a non-lit.
That looks reasonable.
Yeah, I was about to say, how do you want to do this? I'll assume he's not gonna die from that if you're doing that non-lethally.
Shooting him in the leg, so he's
Okay. Yeah, no need even to roll for that. That's geez, that 20. He hit him in the leg, falls to the ground unconscious. A small cry of pain escapes as a beak for a moment before rolling on the ground, unconscious. Anything else? No, the bottom one.
Okay.
Closest one.
Yep.
He's just gonna head back just to try and take a little bit more cover.
Okay
Better
then.
angle.
Very well. Alright. Yes, now that Kenku is unconscious, so he's out of initiative. Then it is now Renfrey's turn, as one of them has fallen to the ground after being hit by an arrow.
Has this Kenku been hurt at all?
Nope, still fresh off the presses.
Okay, I'm gonna Sacred Flame him then again.
Alright, deck save.
13.
Yeah, that's a fail. Roll
Yay!
damage. Yeah.
Nice.
That.
6 radiant
Much
damage.
better. Right, the flames engulf him as he lets out again, just squawks of pain as he starts to burn. Anything else, Redfin?
Nope.
Alright then, it is. That Kenku is dead, so it's not him. Then it is Yezel now, as there's practically only one Kenku left right next to you. What do you do?
I guess I'll attack him.
Alright.
I'm hoping it kills him, otherwise I'm screwed.
Roll for attack then. Unfortunately, that will completely miss as your glaive falls to the ground next to him as he kind of sidesteps your attack. Oof. Anything else?
I guess that's it.
Right then. I guess this one Kenku will get one last turn, as it is just looking at all of you now very nervous, covered. All of its companions are now long dead or unconscious, and it will just let out a towering war cry of a raven as best as it can that just comes out as another squawk, and it will slash at Yezel.
Ouch!
That will hit, I assume.
Yes.
That is 8 points of piercing damage as the short sword scimitar just slashes across your chest once more,
Okay.
hitting you.
He
Large
collapses and starts sliding down the stairs slowly.
Oh no. Alright then, speaking of, it is now Belia's turn as Yezel has collapsed to the ground. What do you do?
Healing word.
Hey, healing word.
I
Roll.
cannot kill anything, so let's just heal my friend who is. Right. How do you roll this thing?
Just D4 plus
Heal Yezel?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
D4 plus your proficiency in spell
Oh,
mod.
okay.
just your spellcasting ability, so your
yeah.
charisma, so plus your charisma. What's your charisma?
Yes, so you're getting 5 points of them.
Oh,
5 points
nice.
of health.
Healed by. What does this look like, Belia?
Well, like every other spell I'm using, it's just like a blue wind coming from my arm, my right arm to be specific, and towards him, and then it just blew into his mouth and nose and just gives him a life energy.
Alright. Yezel has been on quite a journey here, dying immediately and then get rezzing back up as your eyes flutter open, now no longer unconscious.
Yeah, and I want to say to him like, that would be shame if you die something that somewhere that dirty, wouldn't it now? Get that.
Still have an action technically, Belia.
Oh, is it that?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Healing word's a bonus action.
Oh yeah, it is. I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Then I will shoot and miss again, probably. Okay.
Roll attack.
Yeah, I will attack this Kenku, right? It's
Yep.
the thing.
Yes.
Alright, then I will attack with my crossbow.
Ooh, nice.
That will hit.
Come on.
Roll damage. Come on, roll damage. The crossbow bolt flies, hitting the Kenku in the shoulder as he lets out a sharp squawk of pain, but still the fairy is standing, because that was only 1 damage. Wait, why is it only 1 damage? Do you not have dexterity?
I do.
Why
Does
is it?
get
Oh,
bonus dexterity?
yes, you add your dexterity to your damage rolls of.
Okay, sorry,
Yes.
I forgot to put it there.
Oh.
So it just got 4 damage instead of 1.
Okay, better. How do you want to do this?
Oh, he's dead!
Yeah. On his last legs on that one.
Okay. Then I want to shoot it in the Kenku is a bird type, right?
Yep,
In,
a raven.
Into the his what's it called? Funny,
Belly?
I remember the Latin word for it.
Why do you know the Latin word
I'm a
for it?
veterinarian. I am a veterinarian
Oh,
student, so I know it.
fair enough.
Wing, yes, wing.
Oh, how did you know the Latin word for wing?
It's ala.
Ah,
Ala mean wing in Latin.
fair
I
enough.
know it.
Okay.
Okay, so I am shooting him or her in the wing, but from the close to the arm, close to the armpit kind of place. So it would be a deadly shot.
Okay. Shoot him across the wing. Spurt of blood escapes his body as he falls to the ground, a lifeless corpse. And as the din of combat now leaves the building, we're now out of initiative as you finish that battle. Okay. What now?
I
Rufus is
stand up from behind the crate and just go upstairs.
Sure.
Like just chilling, just stretching
Fair
after
enough.
after a light
Correct,
exercise.
Alright then. Rufus, you were saying something?
Rufus goes up and ties this one up with his rope. He's carrying a rope, so he's going to tie it up.
Alright. Easy enough time. You start wrapping him, tying him up in the rope, and like I said, he's unconscious at this point, so no resistance at all. And yeah, he's now tied up.
So they had short swords. Do they have any other equipment or anything?
You're only. I mean, give me an investigation check if you want to search their bodies.
I'm gonna give you guidance.
Thanks.
Do you search each of their bodies?
Sure.
Okay then.
Add a 1d4 to the 16.
Alright, fair enough. Then that is... Yeah, you rummage through their unconscious bodies. They appear to not be carrying anything aside from a short sword, as far as you can tell, only those scimitars and stuff. Each of them do carry around a small coin pouch. Each of them have 3 gold coins each, so that's a total of 12 from all of the Kenku bodies, should like.
Nice.
It's 2.4 each.
Yeah.
I don't know if someone's just collecting them.
Will is just collecting everything while everybody's doing this.
2 gold and 40 silver.
So
Yes.
that's 2 gold and 40 silver. Okay. Nice.
So I'm gonna go up. Is this like a desk up here?
Yep, it's a desk, more boxes as well. Yeah, this
I'm gonna check out.
is a desk, an eating desk. If you've ever seen like benches, those bench things, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So not a desk. It doesn't have like drawers in it.
Oh yeah,
It's just
not
like
a.
food on it.
Yep, this is a desk here. This is a food
Oh.
bench.
Well, let me check out that desk. By golly.
Give me
Anything helpful?
an investigation check.
I'm doing a lot of investigating when I'm not very.
With
good at
guidance, don't with guidance. Add a 1d4 to it, please. Please do it.
it. Where? How do I do 1d4?
To the side, there's like a dice above the question mark.
D20 top left corner.
Yeah.
Or just
So you see on
slash
this-
R1d4 into.
Yeah, that too.
Exactly that, yeah.
I am not seeing where you're saying to look.
Oh, no worries.
So at the very top, there's the pointer. If you go down
Yeah.
4 boxes, it should
I see.
hop. Yep.
A D20.
Hover over that, there should be like.
Boom, there it is.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So if you click like 3 next to a D4, that rolls 3d4 or whatever.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. So, easy. I mean,
So
you.
failed.
I mean, you look through the desk. It looks pretty abandoned. You open like one of the drawers in it. You see what appears to be like a small pouch, a leather pouch, similar to the coin pouches that they carried. But for the most part, turn over. It seems pretty empty. Can't find any secret compartments as far as you can tell.
But
What's in the
what?
pouch?
All right. Inside the pouch is another 10 gold.
Nice. 2 more gold.
Divvy that up.
Hey. Yeah.
Because we finished the fight, I want to go next to Renfrey and ask, what's a kangaroo?
What's a kangaroo?
Are there any papers on the desk?
No, it is completely clean from what you can tell.
How big are copper coins?
Like I'd say like about as big as normal coins in our real life. So like I don't know, like 2 inches, I guess.
Just make a general shape of a kangaroo on the end of the desk with my copper pieces.
Oh, amazing.
And then I want to animate using minor illusion, whatever is making. Like, she's making a 2D thing, right? So I'm making a thing 2D coin made kangaroo. And then I ask, something like that? Something like that?
Alright, I think you were muffled a bit for a lot of that. Is your audio alright?
My audio?
Yeah, you're muffled a bit right now when you're talking. Yeah, you're breaking up.
Oh, I don't know.
Is your internet alright?
I think so. I don't hear any of you back, so
You're pretty clear now, so I guess you can repeat that.
We're here.
Yep.
okay. Then I said I want to do something like animating it with minor illusion, a 2D coin made kangaroo, and then ask something like that. Something like that.
Nordic measurings. But yeah,
I've
you
only
should
heard of kangaroos. I've never seen one.
But yeah, you should never be in front of a kangaroo. Standing in front of a kangaroo if you're male, you know what I mean?
Then I want to look at my illusion and what part is the front? Because it's made of pennies, like a copper penny. So, which part is the front part?
The one that is kicking someone in the balls.
Okay,
I just grabbed the.
I will keep that in mind.
I put the coins back into my purse.
Then I just dispel the spell, or make
Yeah.
it disappear. And I want to ask: this wall is all of it stone or something?
There's a stone wall here, and there are doors all over. Like there's a door. There's a door here.
Mm.
There's only one. There's only one door here. In fact, that's not hidden actually. So yeah, there's a door here, but for the most part, this is a stone wall. This here is stone wall, and this here is a wood door.
Go check.
Perhaps this would be a good time for a short rest.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind. I will try to understand what's a kangaroo more in that time, and then just sit next
I'm
to
gonna
this
sit
box
on this box over here, crate over here, like.
Okay.
Yezel will
So
rest
while
against.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was saying, while
Res-
rest, Rufus is going to wake up the Kenku.
Hmm. Yeah. Before we go on, actually, what is everyone's passive perception?
11.
13.
Who's 16? Who had a 16?
Rufus has 16.
Oh, okay then. So yeah, along with this, while this is all happening, Rufus, you would notice that in the back wall here, in here you do see that there appears to be a false bottom on one of the floorboards here.
Oh,
Hmm.
right. He's definitely going to go and investigate that.
Right? Give me an investigation check. Right? Easy enough. You see that it appears to be a trap door of sorts, like trap doors that fall downwards. But there's no handle and stuff, so that's why it's so hidden.
Okay.
Is it like a jail cell?
It's like a small. If you've ever have you seen those dumb waiters in like small
Yeah.
compartments that like go from one
Okay.
floor to the other? It's basically that type of hole, the side of the
Okay.
wall.
I was thinking of like a oubliette.
I have no idea what that is, but yeah, just a small compartment, basically big enough for a child to step through.
Like me?
Is there anything in it?
Oh yeah, you open it.
Yeah.
All right then. So you open the trapdoor and darkness greets you as you see a small compartment on the bottom floor. It kind of leads downwards to the first floor, where there appears to be just a small, almost closet-like room with a chest in one corner and a body of a man dressed in very formal attire, kind of laying down there. He appears to still be breathing, as far as you can tell, but unconscious.
So, is there a way down? Can it? Does it move? Does it sort of move down? Is there a way of climbing down?
Nope, there's no way of climbing down.
Right.
I've got a rope.
Just like a
Yeah.
20-foot drop.
Yezel has a rope,
Hmm.
and there's a banister close by.
If you want to hold the rope, I'll climb down.
Sure, I
Let's
can
do
do
it.
that.
I'm only small.
By the way, you all doing this? Belly just sitting there on a box and playing with her little illusionary mini kangaroo.
Mini kangaroo.
A penny kangaroo.
Oh, penny
Copper
kangaroo.
pennies.
Fair enough.
Made out of penny.
Hmm.
Yep. Alright then. So you climb down, Rufus?
Yep.
Alright then. So with Yezel holding the rope, you climbing down, and you make yourself safely down on the ground. And yeah,
Yay!
once again, you're in that room now, yeah. And there is
So,
Yep.
Examine the body. Is it Flume? Does it look like Flume?
doesn't look like Flume. He is clean shaven. He appears to be in his early 30s, as far as you can tell, but he is dressed, in fact, in formal attire and such, very much looking like a noble, but doesn't have the hair that you are looking for. He has like brown hair and doesn't have a mustache.
You find my boyfriend?
Is that all that's in this room?
There's the chest in the corner next to him.
Right. Does the man look hurt? He's just unconscious?
Looks unconscious, almost like he's sleeping.
Okay. Just check the chest while he's asleep.
It is a locked chest.
Okay. So check the lock. Does it look like there's any kind of traps?
Give me an investigation check. Alright. It looks like a normal lock, doesn't look too complicated, it's just like locked type thing.
Okay, I'm going to try and open it.
Do you have thieves tools?
So, yes.
Alright then, roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Oh, sleight of hand.
Do you have proficiency in sleight of hand?
No.
Okay, then add your proficiency because you're proficient in thieves tools.
Right, okay. That'll be that plus
A 10.
plus 2.
So yeah, a 10. Easy enough. It takes you a few minutes of maneuvering around with the lock itself, but eventually you do hear the click of the lock unlocking.
Okay, open the chest.
In the chest, and it appears to be full of a lot of different things. So on one side of the chest, it appears to be covered in a bunch of wood framed paintings that are wrapped in leather. The paintings themselves appear to be depicting various cities like Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate. You could probably guess that these are like art pieces that are probably going to be sold, and all together the paintings would probably amount to 75 gold. 75 gold
For each or just for as each?
for the four paintings.
Okay.
It's 75 gold.
Um,
Rough estimate, basically. Up to you how you sell it. And on one side, there appears to be a bunch of different silver trade bars. I guess if you've seen gold bars, but like silver instead of that. They appear to be corroded, so they're not worth that much, but still silver bars. And you'd probably estimate each bar would be worth 10 gold each, and there are like 5 gold bars in there. No, silver bars in there.
okay.
Okay.
He's not taking them at this point. He's going to try and wake up the man.
Sure. Bit of shaking up. He kind of just like turns around in his sleep and lets out a snort as he opens his eyes flutter open. Looks at you like, what? Who? What now?
Hi. I'm just
Hi there.
lying on the ground, just watching this all happen. Like my head just over the hole,
Yeah.
hands crossed, like in front of my, like when you're lying on your front on your bed, reading with your hands like underneath your chin.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm just
Very
doing
nice.
this, vibing.
Very nice. Rufus, you were saying something?
Hello, friend. I'm Rufus.
Hello. Who might you be? Are you have you been sent here to rescue me, perhaps?
Well, not you particularly. We're looking for somebody else. But were you captured by these?
Oh yes, of course. I was captured by these dastardly fellows. I have no idea who they are or what they wanted, but they took me here, knocked me unconscious, and that's all I remember. Such ruffians, if you ask me.
We've been hired to find a floon. And he starts looking through his parchments. A floon. Bragmar. Floon Bragmar. Do you know this person?
Oh,
Long hair.
really now? Well, I was with Floon the night before. We went out drinking, and then after we went out drinking from the Skewer Dragon, we made our way here to the alley where we were jumped, and then you know what happened. Fortunately, I do not know where he is after that. He did knock me out unconscious. They did knock me out unconscious. So, I'm not sure.
Well, you're free now. The guards upstairs are dealt with. Let yourself go.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, of course. You want to reward us in some way.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have any gold on me, but I shall be sure to put in a good word for you, and we'll send you a small care package once I get myself back to my father's estate. You have nothing to worry about.
Let's spread the word. Rufus Proudfoot, finder of people.
Of course, I shall be sure to spread your word then. Where are my manners? My name is Ragnar Neverember. Pleasure to meet you.
Can you type this down?
Oh, sure. One moment.
Rufus will take out his quill and he'll make a note of this.
Well, pleasure to meet you.
I
If you
probably
are looking-
recognize the surname.
Sure, give me a history check.
Okay, with guidance.
Alright. Yeah, if you'll kind of look to you now a little bit.
Wait, I turned it
If
off.
you're. No worries. If you're looking for a Floon, perhaps. I suspect that the ruffians that captured me were Zentrum, and so I suspect that they captured me for a sake of no, they captured Floon for a sake of mistaken identity. I see. They likely thought that he was me, because I am. Everyone knows who I am in the city, and it is such an unfortunate curse, really. And yes, Renfrey, you would know that Neverember is in fact the last name of the king of Waterdeep.
Does he also have the gorgeous mustache, like,
No, he's clean shaven.
I don't know how they could mix you with Floon if you don't have a mustache. I just say downstairs.
He looks up, kind of gives you a shrug. I have no idea as well. These fools. I have no idea what they want or who they are, or who they are. But I do suspect.
Originality.
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Pinko aren't known for their originality.
Yes, exactly. But that is what I suspect that they came after. For you see, and this is very important for all of you. But the Zentrum believes, for some reason, that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the open lord of Waterdeep, and that he hid the gold somewhere in the city. They think they can find it by using an artifact called the Stone of Galore, which was in the hands of the Xanathar Guild until recently, but apparently it has been stolen. And that's why the Zens have been all over the city trying to find it, and that's why they captured me. So, I have no idea what these fools are here for.
This stone, what does it look like?
I actually have no idea. I've never seen it myself, funnily enough. I've only heard stories of it. My father probably has seen it, but he's away now.
Stone of Galore.
Yezel will stick his hand down in the hole and say, "Well then, I best begin you out of this oubliette." And he motions to try to help Rainer.
Yep. Let us off sigh and say, yes, of course. Thank you, my good man. And he will grab your hand and climb upstairs. Climb up to where you are. Thank you. Much appreciated.
By the way, now he's upstairs. How he's looking? Like, is he a good-looking fella?
I mean, yeah, he looks very clean and formal. Yeah, and very much like a noble. Looks decently good looking. He's like in his early 30s and stuff.
Then I want to go next to him because, like, I wasn't even listening to their conversation. Like, I was, but barely. I wasn't listening. She was just
Vibing.
sitting away and just.
Yes.
After seeing him, I want to get close to him and then just says, "Oh, nice to meet you. I am Belia from the house Blue Winter." From the
Pleasure to meet you. And he'll shake your head. I have never met your house, but don't take it the wrong way. I don't pay attention to any outside from myself. Pleasure to meet you, though. And he'll shake your hand.
Yeah, usually people don't hurt us. We are not a great house. We are just. I mean, my uncle was the first noble in our family. We are not so deeply state house. We are a new noble house. So
Ah,
I'm
interesting.
used to people not knowing, but I am pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you yourself as well. Thank you very much for your assistance in rescuing me from this rather dire straits. These ruffians were, well, they are rather frustrating to deal with. Here that they have been all going all over Waterdeep now, causing all sorts of mischief. So you understand.
They suck.
Yeah, of course. And
Rufus
what
will
will
climb.
you do now?
Rufus, easily enough, will climb back up.
Um,
What will you
Yazzle would
A bunch of art and some silver.
Yazzle would say, "Do you think now's the time we should check the other quarters of this building?"
I'd like to question this one. He goes over and pokes it with his foot.
All right. You'll.
I'd still like to rest up before we go much
Yeah, I
further.
was about to ask what was everyone doing now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we took a short rest yet or not.
If you guys wanted, we could have said that you just did nothing for another hour, so you took a short rest before you rescued Raynor.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
One.
sure.
All right.
Well, I will be talking with the Rainer in this time, if we're
Alright.
not doing anything else.
Hey,
Small talk,
yep. Feel free to roll your hit dice now at this point if you wish. You're taking a short rest and stuff. Hey, 5 health. Good job. And so yeah, the Kenku will kind of rummage awake at this point at your prodding and will struggle against his mind, very much confused at this point, and I'll look at you, Rufus, with a deathly glare. Nice. Be sure to add your Constitution modifier to those rolls.
I did.
Okay.
So does this creature
Probably
speak? Or?
He's not speaking right now, just glaring at Rufus. He's now awake.
Hi.
So, and Rufus is trying to be intimidating here. What's your setup here? We're looking for someone you've captured. Someone with a moustache, and he sort of mimes like a fancy moustache.
Give me an intimidation check. All right. Wow. Yeah, looking very scary, and you see the eyes of the Kenku kind of look a bit nervous at this point as he'll just pipe up and say, "Tie up the pretty boy in the back room. Follow the sign to the store." In a very nasally voice of a human.
Back room. He meant this one, probably, maybe.
Could be.
I guess.
Or Rufus nods to the noble. Could be this one.
Anyone want to check it with me?
Back to the Kenku. Are there any more of you here?
He'll shake his head.
Okay. Do we want to check it out? Want to go any further?
Sure.
Okay. Right, so Rufus is going to give this thing a little glare before he goes.
Like tied up, incapacitated.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tied up.
Okay.
Being tied up and
All
stuff.
right. I will come on over too.
Alright then. You open the moment, please. You open the door, and it appears to be a small living room of sorts. There are like small couches hidden here on like the walls. Appears to be a rug in the center, but yeah. Step inside.
Yezel goes up to this door and he leans his ear against it.
Okay.
See if he hears any movement.
Give me a perception check.
With guidance.
Right. You can.
Plus a D.
It's fairly quiet inside, but you do hear the skittering of rats and such, like coming from inside. Aside from that, don't hear much noises.
Yeah. I guess you would open the door then.
All right then. You open the door and you see what appears to be a small like dining room of sorts that has been set up. There's no food on it, but there's a large dining room table in the very center. 8 sets of chairs kind of lining the sides of it. A few crates and barrels in the corner.
Just for fun, I want to just look under the rug in the middle of the room.
Sure. You peel back the rug, and make me a dexterity saving throw. No, it's completely clear. It's just a floor underneath.
There's a Kenku laying down on his back under the rug holding a knife.
Yes. Pretty much.
Is this a door or a window?
That's a window. This is a door, and there's a door, 2 more doors on the back of the dining room table.
You open
They're
that
just
one, I open this one.
Okay. I'm gonna listen at it first.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to listen in as well. Yeah, Rufus sounds completely clear inside. Can't hear much at all. Yeah, both of you. Sounds completely clear as far as you can tell.
Nuts.
Sorry?
Ready?
Yeah. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, and I go kick the door in.
Hey, kick the door in. Both of you give me dexterity saving throws. Never mind. That's you kick it both in, and it appears to be like small closets. Both of them. They're like empty desks on one side, like an empty table on the other side, and like small crates here and there. Both of them just like closet type things.
Yezel would like to take a pen and some ink if he can find that.
Give me an investigation check. Where are you looking for this?
The desk?
Oh, sure. Give me an investigation check. All right.
Man.
Yeah, pretty good. I'll say that. Yeah, you go into the room where Renfrey is at. You rummage around the desk and stuff, and in the empty desk, empty desk that is near her, you pull back the drawers, and there does appear to be like inks and other writing utensils, like a few stacks of paper here and there.
Is there anything else of interest in the room here? Where we are?
In the dining room? Room?
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Seems seems pretty clear as far as you can tell. Not even any food on the thing.
Rufus is looking for any sort of letters or.
Give me an investigation check for your room then, because only Yes, will only look for Renfrey's room.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, that's easy enough. You rummage through the desk itself, and you do find that in your desk, same as before in the other room, there are stacks of papers and inks and quills and such like that. But there also appears to be a small red vial on top of the stack of desks, on top of the stacks of paper.
Okay.
Aside from that, seems to be completely clear.
Can I tell what it is? Can I taste it?
Give me an art. I mean, sure. If you dip your finger in it, and you get a little taste. Yeah, it appears to be a normal potion of healing.
Excellent. Right. Away.
Sorry?
He'll put it in his pack.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Sorry about that, though. Seems completely clear, both rooms.
Yeah. Let's go back
Yep.
to the Kenku.
Okay.
What's you?
By the way, I was just gone for a little bit, but you can just say I was talking with the prince over there for this time.
Sure. Is there anything you want to do specifically ask? You can do that now if you want.
No, just talk about the noble house, normal things like
Small talk.
how was your life, and yeah.
Small talk, like how is your life? Did you ever just walk up to somebody, just meet and like, how's your life going, friends?
Pulling them out of a pit.
Yeah, pull
In
that
an
up.
abandoned warehouse.
How's your life been?
I want to ask you, do you plan on going somewhere else after this?
Where do you see yourself in 5
Where do you
years?
see yourself in 5 years? He'll, I mean, he'll say that, you know, he's living here in Waterdeep and stuff.
So,
No.
you
Are
come
you
here?
planning on going somewhere after this? Are you going back to your father's place or something?
Probably go back to my estate or go talk to Frollo and stuff, see if he's seen Floon.
Polo
That
sent
could
us to
be.
look for him, actually. He doesn't know where he is either.
I'm gonna come out of these rooms here, and I want to ask it because it seems like a dead end. Are we stuck here? Like we're
Going
out
to
of.
the Kenku. Where are your masters?
The Kenku will smile a little bit and reply in a low, orcish voice. Xanathar sends his regards.
I'm gonna gently start stomping on his privates.
Oh jeez, okay, let's out. He loves Squawk. I'm a raven.
You sure you don't know anything?
He shakes his head and says in a now different voice, "No time to loot the place, just get him to the boss."
Hmm.
Where is your boss? Where?
He'll say, "Follow the yellow signs in the sewers."
The yellow signs in the sewers. Thank you.
And yes, all of you would know that Kenku cannot speak of their own free will, yeah. So
Yeah.
they can only have a predetermined set of things to say.
Just like parrots. They parrot things they've
Basically.
heard.
Yes.
Right, so
Has to hear something before he can say it, right?
So
Yeah.
let me get this straight. We haven't checked the other tavern yet. I mean, it looks like this is a dead end. There is the sewers, but weren't there 2 bars mentioned?
I only remember the one, but I could be wrong.
Another one at the dock wards.
Same dock words, yeah. He said it was an unnamed tavern that he just visits. So, you know.
let's ask Noble again. You did say you were with Floon when you were captured.
No, he said, yes, of course, I was with Floon and we were jumped by these ruffians, and I would assume they knocked him out as well. I would find it hard to believe they knocked me out and left him standing, or some sort, but yes.
So the options I say are they took him somewhere else, or there's somewhere else in here we haven't found.
Yeah.
The Kenku will once again pipe up. No time to loot the place. Just get up to the boss.
See?
Yeah. Let's go to the
Awesome.
let's go to the sewers.
So we follow the signs in the sewers to the boss.
Yeah.
That's where it is. That's what I reckon, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm in.
Okay.
Although, bearing in mind, this is the Zentarim, and we're heading towards their boss. You know, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah. Probably not.
I would suspect it would be in our best interest to perhaps rest before heading in the sewers.
Well, it's getting late now, presumably, is it?
Yeah, like 10 p.m. at this point.
Yeah.
Go back to the yawning portal, tell Volo what we found out, and then rest and go to the sewers.
That
But in the morning?
does
okay?
sound like a plan.
Okay. And as I start
I-
walking down the stairs, I just, normally step. As I start, just since I'm still standing on his jewels,
Yep,
I just,
still
I
standing
just
on-
ground them in some more as I start walking
Yeah.
down the stairs.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Well, if
I
we are
guess
going,
head downstairs, then make our way back to the yawning portal.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
As we're going, I'm going to just finish this one off.
Okay. Oh.
Did I already finish it off by stomping on his jewels?
I'm going to split his throat.
Okay. Easy enough. No. Just really quick. Slice his throat up, and yeah, that's now another dead body.
Yay.
All right then. Everybody heading out then. Belia, you were trying to say something?
yeah, I was going to turn to the just Rainer never ambush, and then just say, yeah, I am staying at the Yawning Portals if you want to talk more or, celebrate we are saving you or something. You can always come visit me there, and then. But I have to leave now, and then just go join into my team.
You know.
I have a question. So I guess I'll just ask.
Yeah.
What's his name? Now wait, you guys were together the whole night last night until you got kidnapped together?
Oh. No, we were together up until the point that Floon and I believe it was hanging out with
Volo?
Volo, yes. When he and Volo split parts, I met I met Floon on the street and we decided to make our way down the street, make our way. We were planning to head back to my estate, but that's when we were jumped by these fair ruffians.
Do you know where he was before? Which tavern he was at?
He said he
Like,
was.
where they came from?
He said he was drinking at the Skewered Dragon with Volo, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
So,
Seems
the what dragon?
The Skewered Dragon, the
Dragon?
the
where we
tavern
were.
you were just, yeah, the one you were
Not
just
not
at.
not
went
the,
to.
not the seaweed dragon, the skewered dragon.
Yes, not the Seaweed Dragon. Yes.
All right. So we're now heading to the sewers. We're looking for.
Well, we
First-
can go now, or we can go back to the tavern and rest first.
Yezel,
Okay.
bleeding profusely, says, Yes, I thought we were under the agreement that we were catching up with Volo and then resting and taking a shot at it tomorrow.
These
All right.
these seem the type that would be more active at night. We might want to wait till the morning.
Yeah. So if we do go to rest, I'm just gonna touch Yazel's body and cast Cure Wounds on him. Because if we're gonna rest, I can afford to lose the spell slot. So you heal 9 points.
Very nice.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, I just guess you get ambushed on the way out. No, just in case.
I mean, I have my
Just in case.
cantrips, no worries. I have my cantrips, and I still have 1 use of Dissonant Whispers. So
Hey, look at that. Yeah. The moment you step downstairs, and I assume one of you heads to the door, you'll see that outside a group of armored men bearing the mark of the City Watch appear to have made their way outside. One of them will immediately turn to all of you gathered here, his rough and grizzled face kind of just very much betraying the fact that he's probably like pretty old, really very much a veteran in terms of the City Watch. And I'll look over you, narrow his eyes a little bit, and say, "Who are you lot? What are you here doing? Well, what are you doing here?"
saving the son of Lord Neverember.
Yes, we were looking for a person, and we found
Another one.
footprints
Yes.
that led here, so we investigated, only to find some very hostile Kenku.
Oh.
Your lordship, Rufus calls back to Neverember.
Oh yes, he'll coming, and I'll step outside and look at all of you and say, yes, of course. What they said, officer. I was manhandled by these ruffians, and these kind gentlemen rescued me, and kind women, of course. And you see that the guard is once again just narrowing his eyes, a bit suspicious of all this, even with Neverember here, and will just say, "Very well then. This building here is a suspected hideout of the Zentrum. Don't suppose
Not suspected anymore.
really now. Well,
Not anymore. You'll find some bodies upstairs.
very well then. I'll give you a free pass for now, considering Mr. Neverember is with you. But be sure to not meddle in criminal matters. Leave the dirty business to the City Watch. Regardless of what you do, just keep the blood off the streets, alright?
When we're attacked, we'll defend ourselves, but we'll bear it in mind.
Of course.
What about the
Yes.
sewers? Should we keep the blood out of the sewers as well?
I said the streets, young lady.
Yeah, okay, so the sewers are not the streets. Good to know, thank you.
He'll shake his head and sigh. Well, I heard
I
report.
still have the mage armor on, so I'm still smoking. I'm
You're right, I was
smoking.
about to
I'm
say.
smoking hot, guys.
Hey! He'll shake his head. We heard reports of a disturbance coming around these parts. Was it you lot then? Causing all the noise?
We didn't make any noise. We went in very quietly. We attacked very quietly.
See. Give a deception check for that.
A deception? Why? I mean, I was telling the truth, but okay.
I mean,
deception.
you were technically not being silent when you were killing everybody. Because they were
Okay.
very loud. The Genki were very loud.
Okay.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Shrugs his head. Fine. Whatever you say. Regardless, be on your way. This slot is not as up for investigation now. I'll have guards posted all around here come morning. And once again, all of you lot, don't cause trouble in the cities, or we'll see each other.
Can we
Very
cause
soon.
trouble in the sewers, though?
His sigh once again.
I mean, we're headed right there, so just letting you know. We might cause some
Yes.
trouble there.
He'll shake his head. I could care less what you lot do with your free time.
Okay. Have a great rest of the night.
You as well. And he'll kind of push his way through. He'll nod to his other guards, and he'll push his way through into the door. And you see the other guards will kind of shuffle their way inside as well. Now, starting to scout out the place.
Okay.
What do you do?
I lean
Rufus.
over to Rufus and just say, "You left the treasure behind, didn't you?"
I'm not a thief, lady. But also, don't tell everybody our business. They don't need to know where we're going.
Okay.
So, what now?
Are we headed back to the?
To the yawning portal, if that's what we
Yeah.
agree.
All right then.
And when we're leaving, I'm just saying to the Mr. Neverember, see you soon at the what was the tavern we are staying? I forgot.
Who?
Tavern we are staying.
Yawning portal.
Yeah. See you soon at the yawning portal, and then just wink at him when we are leaving.
Never ever will. Smile and nod says, of course, I'll see you then. In the meantime, I really need to get back to my estate, get a shower, and relax. This day has been absolutely dreadful. Walk away. And, yeah, you make your way back to the yawning portal. And pretty late in the night now, taking a bit to walk your way back, make your way back. But yeah, for the most part, easy enough. Tavern appears to be cleared out by most of the rabble at this point. Nothing but the usual suspects. Guess can see the map, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
fun.
Oh,
Did you say the accommodation was included in all of our stuff?
yes. He did say that. German will, if you do ask that, German will say, yeah. Rooms upstairs. Volo said it covered 10 days worth of rent for all you lot.
Cool.
Good to know. And then I think we go up to Volo.
Still eating in his corner, drinking at this point, kind of scribbling in a book. Hello. Pleasant meeting all of you. Oh, no, pleasant meeting. Good to see you again.
Hi.
How you go? Seem a bit roughed up, some of you, anyway.
We didn't find Flume, but we found someone.
Gentleman named Raynor.
Yeah,
Well-
son of Lord Neverember. We know the general location of where Flune is, though, so we're going there tomorrow morning.
From what we know, you were at the Skewered Dragon.
Hmm.
You was left together, then flew, and this Neverember headed off towards. He said he was going back to his estates. They were jumped in an alley. We found the other guy, but we don't know Floon. So we're going to try and find the boss of these Kenku that captured them.
Volo is very eagerly writing all this down as you're explaining, just as goodness, that is quite a escapade you lot have been on, but of course, thank you for finding. I didn't know Lord Raynor was even part of this whole predicament we found ourselves in. Thank you very much for helping him out. He's a good friend of me and Floon. Well,
I'm going to ask him. Did you know Neverember before this? Do you spend much time with him? How well do you know him?
You'll notice that we drink on occasion. Me, Floon, Miss Neverember, Raynor. If he has the time, we will usually drink together every now and then. But yeah, I would consider him a good friend of sorts.
And what might you know about this rumour of a hoard of gold sitting under the
Galore,
city?
Stone of Galore, you mean?
Galore.
You'll kind of lean back on his chair and muse a bit. The dragon's treasure. Yes, I've heard rumors of it, and I I hear that Rainer has confirmed it, that there is in fact this large cache of gold hidden beneath the city, but nobody knows where it is, and that apparently the only way to find it is to have the Stone of Galore. I hear the Never Embers have it. It's with their family.
It's interesting because this Renard didn't know anything about it. He said he'd never seen it.
Well, I would imagine such an artifact would likely be at the head of the house, probably kept well hidden, or if it was taken, I'm not sure where it is now, or even if it really exists. You know how Rainer likes to brag sometimes.
Right. Nobles.
Well, that certainly is a grand story. The Dragon's Treasure. I've no idea, like I said, where it is, but I heard rumors of it, and everybody here in Waterdeep likely has heard rumors of it as well.
How much are we talking here?
Like 5 million gold pieces, is what the rumors say.
Bloody hell.
Hey, dog really likes to go.
Oi, oi! And he waves, he shouts over the halfling server or whoever's bringing it.
Yep. You'll walk over, halfling server carrying around a tray. Yes, sir, how can I help you?
Think we need a round of drinks round here. I'll have an ale.
Of course. Right away, you know.
I'm
Rush
bringing
over.
some good wine.
He'll shake his head, of course, and he'll duck back into the back behind the bar and come back very quickly in like a minute or so, just bringing all the drinks and handing them out. Please enjoy. Like, hand out mead and wine for those that want it.
Can I get a cup of hot water, please?
A cup of hot water, of course.
Thank you.
I'll duck back out once again. After a few minutes. Yeah, if it's a bath you wish, your room should have baths with them. I'll rush back immediately with like a cup of hot water and hand it to Renfrey.
Thank you.
Of course. If there's anything else you'll need, just holla. At this point, Volo will look at all of you, kind of studying a bit, and say, "Why did you bring up this treasure? What happened? Did you run into somebody who mentioned it or something?"
Well, that's this Renard guy. He thought he'd been captured to try and discover this treasure. I mean, you know, just for a ransom, the rich people. You know.
Yes, understandable. Heard rumors of that as well. That's why Rainer leaves his estate at this point. He can barely walk around the streets without getting harassed by all sorts of ruffians.
Yeah, I'm surprised he came down to this part of the city, to be honest.
Oh, me as well, I suspect. Perhaps Flume called him or something, or maybe it was just happenstance. Regardless, unfortunate what happened to him. Do you hope you find Flume, however? If you said you had a lead on where he might be?
Well, yes, we might know where to find the boss, the headquarters, presumably, of these Zentarum.
The Zentarum are involved in all of this. Say.
Well, we don't know for sure, but we have suspicions.
Well, that is rather bad news. The Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild are the two, largest
They're not very
underlord.
zen. Yeah.
Yes, they rule the unlawful side of Waterdeep, if you like to say.
That I was mentioned too, but these were Kenku. You can't really take much notice of what they say.
I see. Well, regardless if they're involved in all this, I don't even want to know what kind of trouble he's landed themselves in. Of course, please, once again, thank you for your help, and I look forward to finally getting to share a drink with Thun once more.
Well,
Yeah.
follow this lead in the morning, and we'll let you know.
Of course. Please rest up, all of you. You deserve it. Once again, the rooms here are rented for a week for a week as of this moment. So feel free to stay as long as you wish.
Good to know.
I'm like
All
already
right.
half asleep because mint tea puts you to sleep. I actually went to Google herbs that help you sleep, so I.
Fair enough. Alright then. Yeah. While Renfrey is drinking tea, what about the rest of you?
Getting ready to go to sleep, I guess. Or go to my room to go to sleep.
Gonna
Yeah,
make
sure.
a few more notes.
Alright. Yezel and Belia.
I typed it in the chat.
Alright. Right, you know.
Orange juice and cookies. Come on.
Hey! Replace the orange juice with ale. That's not a good company. Well, yeah, what about you?
She's yawning.
Oh, okay, that was him. Fair enough. Alright then. Belia, can you hear us?
Your Discord,
Yep. Discord, sorry. Sure, you can do that.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay, go ahead. What does this look like?
You know, like the one from the beginning of the session.
So what are you gonna... describe to me what exactly is happening here.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna type it to me. Okay. I mean, you can just... Okay, fair enough. So yeah, behind you, a image, kind of deleted it already, but you do see what appears to be another image of the troll kind of climbing up atop the well this time. As once again, you see everyone in the tavern once again spread out and immediately panic and run away as this very much troll silently climbs up. Durden will immediately rush out as well. This time, being very smart, he'll try to pull out a dagger and throw it at the troll. And you see the dagger immediately just flies past through the troll, through the illusion itself, and it'll immediately just start to deflate as he once again just got disappointed a lot, and he'll turn to everyone in the tavern and yell out, "Alright, whoever did that, whoever did that, just get rid of it, alright? There's no game here. No time for jokes."
Yezel was
You just pretty
standing
much-
up, getting ready to try a headbutt.
You're gonna headbutt, you're gonna
I would have had to roll a new character.
As he sways back and forth.
So he's back and forth.
Oh, get him!
I got it!
I got it. Oh, that's funny.
Shortly after you hear, I'm very badly hurt, I'm still alive.
Just barely.
Just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. Oh man. Well, yeah.
That's what I do in the first. But I wasn't expecting the barkeep to destroy it in 1 second.
I mean, you let it sit for a little bit, but he's gonna immediately attack it, like before.
Okay, then it's just that. Then just you will see a Balia hardly holding herself to not laugh at what had just happened. And just trying to, hide his face from the bartender so he don't see his hardly not laughing face. And that's
Yeah. Just gonna keep the thing up.
Yeah, if he understands it's a fake, of course I will dispel it.
Okay. Fair
It's
enough.
more fun if he already understands it.
Hey, I mean, you cost a ruckus anyway. one of the
Again,
yes, one of the guests at the bar will kind of look to you. She appears to be like very much dressed like a wizard, and she'll like hold her drink out to all of you and just like nod at Velia knowingly.
I'm sleeping at
And
the
I will
table.
just-
You
and I will
see-
just do a cheers move with the wine in my hand. As a,
Fair enough. So nod and go back to your drinks. Renfrey, you were gonna sleep at the table.
I kind of woke up a little bit when the troll appeared and everyone started to scream, but then I went back to sleep.
Fair enough. But the rest of you.
Yezel's just sitting down, enjoying his drink.
I guess I'm.
Yes.
I'm just getting ready for bed. I guess. If we're all going to
I
bed.
guess Yezel would too.
This one Volo will stand up and nod and smile at all of this is happening and say, well, it's been an absolute pleasure. Good night to all of you. Like I said, I will be staying here at the Yawning Portal for the foreseeable future until you find Floon, so you know where to find me. Slowly walk away. Head upstairs. Oh, what now?
Right, then I think we meet back here first thing in the morning.
Sounds good.
Right, okay, good night.
Have a fun day at the sewers tomorrow.
Alright then. So, everybody who's heading up to their rooms at this point.
Yeah. After Belia will just drink a little bit more, and then after that she will just go to her room as well.
Okay.
I'll probably awake
yes,
sometime after midnight, like having like 2 or 3 hours of napping here, and then go up to my room to sleep some more.
Fair enough. Yeah, alright then. Easy enough. You make your way up the stairs down to your rooms, and each of the rooms here are fairly spacious and fairly extravagant. It's pretty large, like a 20-foot by 20-foot room. There's like a pretty good bed in one corner, a writing desk, and there's a lamp in one corner as well. So pretty good in terms of tavern standards. These parts, I suppose. And yeah, is there anything anybody would like to do before taking a long rest?
Yezel would like to investigate his bed for bed bugs and lice.
Give me an investigation check. Alright, I mean, it seems pretty clean actually. It does actually smell very fresh, like a new hotel room smell type of thing. So, pretty clean.
Hip.
Yeah.
Well, then he would go downstairs for breakfast, I guess.
Alright, so yeah, I'll say, is there anything else everybody would like to do before taking a long rest, or just heading straight to bed?
Just straight to
No.
bed.
Yeah, me too.
Straight to bed.
And easy enough, you head back to bed, the evening din slowly disappearing as you all fade to black, and you wake up eventually in the morning as the sun shines through your windows, and everyone here gains the benefit of a long rest.
Yay!
Hey,
Great.
first long rest, and you survived! Look at you guys!
Hey!
Successful adventures! Since we're coming up to the end here, I suppose we'll just continue to roleplay for a bit. You'll all be waking up if you want.
What's the
Yeah,
time?
Rufus is down early. He's
Yeah.
at the bar having some breakfast.
Yeah, feel free. Up to you guys when you wake up, when you want to wake up, like early morning.
Yeah, I'll probably be down like not very early, not very late, but I'm just gonna head straight to the bar and just be there half asleep still.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll go down and I'll just ask the bartender, like, what are some of the, interesting places around town? Where can you buy, equipment and just some of the points of interest around town.
No, I said and say, well, lots of stuff to see around town, really. If you wanna check it out, the stuff down at Troll Skull Alley nearby is where you'll find most of the business stuff set up here. Weapons, merchants, and such. But you can really find most stuff, hawkers in the streets wherever you go. Probably likely will find you what you want.
To the barkeeper, if we were looking for an entrance to the sewers, where might we go?
Well, I mean, the main streets usually have entrances to the sewers. They have manhole covers everywhere you go. Really, most of the alleys also have manhole covers. If you want, probably just like look around. I suspect. Don't know. There's a specific. I know there's a specific manhole that is that leads to the sewers that is notable. I don't think many people keep track of those things.
Okay.
Then probably after some time past, like the late morning or early afternoon, not early noon kind of things, the Belia will come downstairs with them too, but later than pretty much everyone else.
Easy, huh?
And this is first thing in the morning to you, is it?
Kind of.
I usually wake up even later, but I thought that we had to hurry up and find that guy, so I woke up a little bit earlier. Do you have any strong coffee? I need to wake up.
Jordan will nod and smile. We'll bring up a cup of coffee after a few moments, and at this point, yes, once all of you are downstairs, he'll serve up a plate of bacon and eggs for each and every one, complimentary of the rooms.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Of course. Rufus, you're saying something?
Well, Rufus was muttering under his breath, bloody amateurs.
Yes. Kids these days. Yeah.
But still, you'll have another breakfast while he's waiting.
Still having breakfast, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
And Belia would just order some, classic breakfast. But while she's waiting that, she just cast minor illusion and bring back the
Troll.
kangaroo made out of kangaroo made out of the pennies, and then cast mage hand and just throw something like a ball to the hand, and then back to herself with the hand. As the kangaroo just hopes to catch the ball.
Huh.
I don't even see that. I'm still waking up.
I think they're pretty cool. You can play catch with yourself using Mage Hand. If you're really sad and don't have a father, you can play catch with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my father is dead. So...
You use Mage Handy as your third hand
Thanks a
for
lot.
juggling.
Yep.
Yes.
Amazing way to use it.
My parents are dead too.
Yeah. Playing catch with yourself. Amazing.
Not
Uh-huh.
just catch. There's there's a kangaroo in the middle who's trying to catch the ball, but it's just a minor illusion.
Yes. Yeah. Don't have friends, make your own.
Yeah, life of a noble, I guess.
Life of a noble.
In the courtyard.
Of course.
Father.
Alright, what is everyone else doing while this is happening?
Yezel is drinking coffee and eating some eggs and potatoes, probably.
Hmm.
And besides that, he has a feather or two in his hair. Because when he went to bed, his horn ripped the pillow.
Oops.
Of course.
But he doesn't know, so he's just sitting there eating.
Of course.
Drinking coffee and trying not to fall face first into the eggs. Because I'm still...
Yes. What is Will doing?
Just, eating breakfast, having a little orange juice, not much of a coffee drink. Will's not much of a coffee drinker.
You're more of a morning person, right? Okay.
Well, he's just, he's more of like a cereal for breakfast kind of guy, but he's trying to blend in. He's not really used to being in taverns, so he's just kind of looking around the room and just looks out of place, but just trying to fit in. So
Hey. Very nice. So, guess we'll, as you all enjoy your morning breakfast, very much finishing your first day here in Waterdeep here, taking care of that little task, surviving despite many close calls. That is where we will call tonight's session, and we'll start off next week immediately
Yay!
after. To you heading to wherever it is you want to go.
Yep.
sounds good. We're
Yep.
going to go to the sewers.